The Douglas DC-6. It was designed to carry passengers in luxurious comfort between the world's great cities. New York, London, Paris. An elegant aircraft for a more elegant age. And naturally, we're going to take it somewhere completely different. Hello, everybody, happy Monday. Welcome to the start of another week. And yes, tonight we return to the DC-6 for prop job as we try to land this at a ridiculous airport. Yes, we're off to St. Barthélemy, St. Bart's over in the Caribbean. And well, you know, now, looking at this on paper, this could actually work. I mean, the runway length is sufficient. It just requires skill, you know, and balls. But, like, you have to come in over the mountainside. None of this coming in over the beach neck of the woods. Not at all. We want the challenge. And where the extra challenge lives, with the DC-6, well, it's quite the big aeroplane, including, well, the landing gear are long. So, the real skill, apart from trying to plant it without exploding, it's about trying to, real skill is going to be used here this evening, you know. Unless, of course, you like Stu or Mr. TPHI and Mr. TPHI who decide not to fly the DC-6. Not because it is superior, but because it's different. And they're giving me loads of abuse on Discord. But anyway, hope you're keeping well. Looking forward to this flight. We start off over at Punta Cana, and we're going to ramble off to the east as we check out some beautiful Caribbean airports, including San Juan. And then we're going over to Princess Juliana, St. Maarten, and then it's down into St. Bart's, or say, what do they call it? Gustav III Are you right? Mad, but it's going to be nice. Weather's looking pretty decent as well. So I am not only not flying it, I am not buying it, she says. But she said it upside down, so we can't understand her. It reads back like one of those old cassette tapes, you know. Oh, music mix 92. Ah, brilliant. Put it. Jeez, I don't remember the song being this bad. And then you speed it up. Right? Brilliant. But anyway, hope you all had a fantastic weekend. I was very busy. I'm always busy, but I was very busy this weekend. I didn't do an awful lot beyond things that had to be done. And today I'm like that as well. Just doing some testing and messing around and the stuff, right? And, been looking forward to this flight all day. Tomorrow, of course, friends, we are scheduled to see the release of the TJSJ Dauphin, for which we're going to fly it. We're going to learn about it and then attempt to fly it. Yeah, that makes more sense. So it's a busy one this week. Helicopters and all sorts happening. And then towards the end of the week, a group flight once again on Friday night, taking the Piper M600, don't you know, for its inaugural spin. Very much looking forward to this. We're going to Alaska, right? The Caribbean up to Alaska. I mean, and everywhere else in between. Ireland and where else are we going? We're flying somewhere on VATSIM. Where are we going this week? Bogota, isn't it? We're off to Colombia. It's going to be a busy week. But anyway, who's here? Look, Gar Gaming, good evening. Mrs. TPHI. She's upside down and she's here in the chat. Good to see you, Mrs. The Impossible Face, hello. North Coast Mike is here. Vacuum is in the house. Fierce Wolf, looking fierce. And Wolfie, welcome aboard. The Boise is here, good evening.
Hello there.
Maarten is here. That was in the background. He says, evening from Wales. Not just any Wales, the Wales. Good evening, Maarten. Hope you're settled in. And, happy Monday, buddy. Happy Monday. CP65 is here. A very good evening. Hope all is well. APU Inspector, happy Monday. The weekend will be back. Oh, yeah. The weekend is coming back. Super Typhon is here. Yesterday, I saw the snowbirds flying in my area. Presumably for the last time, we'll see the old CT-114s in flight. Jesus. Angry Bee, good evening. Commander Balosh, thank you very much indeed for 19 in a row. The man is a legend. Absolute legend. Crafty Tigers is here. Good to see you, buddy. And a happy birthday to Crafty Tigers. The man is a legend as he continues his experience points. And, good evening. Good to see you. Sumner is in the house. He's in Milwaukee. Chuck is here. Welcome aboard. Hermit Something. A very good afternoon to Boston. Hope you're well, man. Who else come into the parlour here now? The Boise, good to see you. Janie then. There's buttons. Stu Snape. He pops his head in the door to make sure it's safe. Hey, Murph. Hope you're well, mate. Hey, Stu. I'm well, mate. Brilliant. Right. The exchangement of comments on Discord between myself and Stu has been nothing short of, well, let's be frank, the statements from Stu on Discord, right? I'm just like, Jesus, he said what? Hope you're well, buddy, and a very happy Monday to you. Get the DC6, will you? Stop messing around now. You're caught no one but yourself. Get right. Now, even she thinks so. Stu, great things will happen when you own a DC6. I'm telling you. People hold the door open for you, walking into restaurants and pubs and stuff. The government acknowledge it. They give you a reduction on your taxes. The bin men will come into your house and actually take the trash out of your kitchen and I'm telling you, man, great things happen when you own a DC6. I'm just saying. But anyway, hope you're well. Sumner, hot as balls, he says, 35 degrees in Beer City. Jez, I hope there's beer. Right. Loads. Thanks for your contributions as ever, Scott. Voight, old veteran, 965. He doesn't have to say anything. He just sits there quietly and he just like... Jesus. But yes, Sumner, good evening. Idle Cutoff is here. Hi, Murph. Sandwich in Kent calling. Now, are you actually in a place called Sandwich? And more importantly, do they sell sandwiches in Sandwich in Kent? If you're an Australian now, you know, I'm in Sandwich in Kent. Right, I'm just saying, that's how it works. I blame Sid Squadron. I was watching Tony earlier on, and the accent. What was that? Oh, Jesus, the missus. Was that the door slamming? Jesus. But anyway, where's this now? Idle Cutoff, hope you're well, buddy. Norse Viking, welcome aboard. Spitfire, RAF 100 is here in the chat. Good evening. Death's Angel is here, checking in from Cape Town. Welcome in, buddy. Mr. TPHI, hashtag no DC6 for me unless it's a gift. They haven't enabled gifting yet. They will, but not yet. And when they do, right? Muse fan is going to gift you DC6. He sound like that, and there's one for everyone in the audience, right? That'll be Muse. What name? Could you just imagine what he's saying? Who in the Jesus said that now? Come on. Postman Pat meme. Brilliant. I cracked myself up. Right, anyway, Larry Kundka. Good to see you, Larry. Welcome aboard. D. White is in the house. The Dameranian is here. Good evening. Where are we at now? We're over here, look. Viper Strike is here. I got to fly over Redwood National Park in Northern California yesterday. Fun fact, the tallest of the redwoods grew to 380 feet. Jesus. Don't they live for ages, the old redwoods? Don't they? Like hundreds of years. Muse fan, can you confirm? Oh, Jesus, he's going to kill me. I'm just saying, But anyway, DeRuiter is here. Good evening. Jess, I'm on fire tonight. Sunjammer's in the house. Margin, that's how remote you are. The bot doesn't even know where you live, look. That's fantastic. Brilliant. Nighthawk is here. Very good afternoon. Who else come into the parlour now? Old Veteran, of course, is here. Didn't have to say much, but he's here. Right. Lucky Bo, welcome aboard. Only VOR navigation without GPS today. Ara, no, we'll use a bit of everything. Well, this is what I get for not being near a noteworthy airport. Yeah, you're like me. You live in the countryside now, You open the window in the morning and all you hear is meh. Or sometimes you might hear but you won't hear them at the same time. They don't, they're very, great communication. Cheer to beeping. Jesus. She's on the machine. They're running, walking. Right. I'd be on at the odd time now, Clearly, I'd be right. Not enough, granted, but how did we get on to slagging me? Willow, how much? Good to see you. Was looking forward to tonight's flight, Murph, but I'm in the middle of a crisis. Oh, Jesus. Hope to watch and fly along soon. Willow, I hope you're well, bud. I'm thinking of you. And, Jesus, if we can do anything, shout. Drop us a DM. I mean, if someone needs a phone call, if it's one of those, I have a very particular set of skills. I can ring someone on your behalf and tell them to shag off quite abruptly. You've reached the offices of Willow How Much. We would like to inform you explicitly. Shag off. I'm just saying, these things work in real life, But anyway, I hope you're well, bud. DeRuiter, good evening. Flying the F-70 for the first time. Happy day. Nice. I haven't flown the F-70 yet. I need to. As I scratch my ear. I need to fly the F-70. The infamous DC-6, designed by the Irish, dividing communities since 2026. The more I look into this, I have to say that it is the Canadians, who are always very nice and well-spoken, terribly generous, noteworthy people. But tonight it would appear that the Canadians are the ones trying to carve the drift into the community, because there's two of ye and there's only one from UK. So we're blaming Canada. There was a song about it anyway, Blame Canada. We made it to number 7, Blame Canada, right? Brilliant. Now, Soaring AJ, a very good evening to you. Hope you were well. Who else come into the parlour? Malky Mack is here, welcome. Manser is here. Eamon 1973 has rumbled into the chat. Good to see you, Eamon. Creo, a big happy Monday to all in County Mayo. Hope you're well, buddy. Now, let me see. Elric is here. Well, hello, gang. I hope you're having a wonderful start to the week. I hope so. You too, buddy. You too. Daddy Plump is here. Well, good evening. Love flying into this neck of the woods. It's only gorgeous. It's gorgeous. But yes, looking forward to it. Kozaki Flyers here. Jamie G, good evening. Who else come in here now, lads? It's kind of busy. 98 Vulcan, welcome aboard. Bald Eagle, countdown update. 20 working hours to retirement. Ireland. I'm telling you now, Bald Eagle. It's going to be grand. We need to get like a bell. That's me trying to hit right. A bell. Ding. Like the bell out of wrestling or something. Brilliant. Bonk the statue. Wait, who? B. Carlo is here. Good to see you. Now, let me see. Double D's checking in for Northampton. Well, hello. From Tipperary. Current temperature on the ground here, lads. It's 14 degrees outside. It got up to about 20 earlier on. It's 23 degrees now in the man cave, which is all right, you know. I'd rather kind of stick around the 19, 20 degrees. That's just glorious, you know. 23 is okay. Anything over 25, it starts becoming, you know, and then 30, well, you know what you're going to do at that stage. Yeah, right, you're going to just, well, you turn on the aircon. Yeah, right, that's what you do. But anyway, where is this now? Jesus, Viper. Muse fan is here. He says, happy Monday to everyone except Stu, Mrs. TPHI, and Mr. TPHI. Well said, Muse. I second the motion. Yes. Good to see you, buddy. Where's this now? I'm not the only one flying it. Oh, wait. No, she already said that. Ah, Jesus. I'd like to pick... Wait now. I'd like to pick the Douglas up, but I'm broke beyond broke. That's okay. Wait till they start the gifting shenanigans. Then we'll figure it all out, Super Tie. Don't you worry. Energizer is here. He says, evening. Jesus, he says. How can you not have the DC-6? Me internet has been down all weekend, and I can think of only one person to blame. Oh, jeez. What happened? What did you do? What would we do without the internet? So, did I tell you I got a gadget that plugs into my... Right, hang on. I ran a cable, right? And it comes from here, and it goes through that pipe, vent gadget. It goes outside into a junction box. And then the junction box goes along the wall into the shed. And it powers Charlie's house. Charlie, of course, is our robot lawnmower. Yeah, and it also it provides electricity for the light. For the light in the shed. Now today, my dad came in and he was looking for the paint sprayer thingy. I have a paint sprayer, yes, because I painted the shed. And I said, yes, I'll show you how it works. And I plugged it in, pressed the button, and then it turned off. But it knocked out the whole shagging system all the way back to here where it's plugged in. Which is going into one of these fancy UPS gadgets that'll detect any sort of surge, any sort of surge. It'll detect it and say, you can shag off, and then it stops everything, right? I don't know how to fix this problem because it knocked out all my electricity. However, since after setting up all my paraphernalia in the corner, well, sure didn't the, what's it called? The NAS stayed online, and it turned off my fibre internet. But the good news is this is an excellent test for my second internet, which is Vodafone, but that's on a UPS and that stayed working. So I've effectively done a proper test to make sure, yes, all is well if, you know, we lost power. But I can't plug in anything out there, which is not very good. That defeats the purpose of running the wires and the stuff, right? Oh, I need to figure out what's wrong. But anyway, just thought I'd share that with you. Now, go team. Maybe DC-6. Not 100% sure. Flying tonight. It'll change your life. Some say it'll make you look younger. I'm just saying. Now, where's this now? Cornwolf is back. Finally, he's home. He was away in that part of the world enjoying himself. Good evening, and you're very welcome back, buddy. Jesus, me chat has disappeared. I found it again. Jalagod, good evening. Bellbro's in the house. Good to see you. I'm a Scotsman. Welcome aboard. Nutty Slack is here. Febro, you're very welcome aboard. P.S. Mirandai. Hello there. And thank you very much indeed for 37 months. The man is an absolute legend. Elric says, Murph, your Say Intentions AI version called me fat. Wait, what? When I asked you to pass the biscuits, you told me that I needed to watch my weight and balance. Well, I hope you told them with the appropriate response. Yeah, right? Why ads? What a game, Brazil and Japan. Is that on now or is it over? I need to figure out. Just Roy is here. A very good evening. He says, good evening, lads. How are you doing? After the super hot weekend, my Mercury is still joining. Oh, Jesus. No, I am no T1000. Did you turn into your man? What was Arnold? He wasn't a T1000. The liquidy fella was the T1000, wasn't he? What was Arnie? A T1? No, he wasn't. A T800. Was he an 800? The T800. Yes, as a T800. He'd have been better as a T1000, I think. You know, he was a bodybuilder. He was an Austrian. He was governor of California. Moving on abruptly, Nighthawk says, the first flight of the RJ Professional, if I can get it started. Oh, great machine, great machine. Steve C is here from Chicago. He says, the summer has arrived here in Chicago. Europe has had quite a bit of it, I see. Hope you're all getting through it. Yeah, we're all right in Ireland. The UK isn't too bad either, but I think the rest of Europe are still, yeah, right, they're still getting bashed. G Slayer, good to see you, man. Happy Monday. We've made a pack, Murph. Yeah, you've made a pack, all right. A pack of Aegis. That was brilliant too. Come on now. The Colonel Indiana Longnuts promoted to you're very welcome aboard. Where is this now? We'll certainly listen to her if she told me to get it. Yes. Right. Where is this now? We are not getting the DC6. Get a DC6. Your hands shrink to get the bald spot in your head, all when you own the DC6. That's what happens. Yeah. You buy the DC6, your hands get smaller, and your hair disappears. But only in one spot, you know. Jesus. Toto2495 is in the chat. Hello, my guy. Hope you're well. Hope the missus is well. And, well, hello to that part of the world. Southampton, eh? Good to see you. Nutty Slack says, we saw a DC3 flying over the Black Country yesterday. Ooh. Where, actually, did you put that? Someone put up a DC3 flying over on Discord. Do you know? Where's this now? It'd be Sanger in Oz. It would. Alson, good evening. Where's this now? Flying Tritz is here. Hope you're well. Now, we're catching up. I'll make sure I'm in the jacks when that happens, says Muse. Larry, what now? Whisht, Cornwolf. Idle Cutoff says, yes, they sell all the sandwiches here. Oh, that's great to know. Yeah, Muse fan. He's top man, isn't he? Top man. 2,000 years for some. Redwoods live for 2,000 years. Jeez, that's incredible. They live longer than Ireland. Come on out of that shirt. We were here first. Live longer than Ireland. What? Now, let me see. Illicit Major, good evening. Hope you're well. Cy Murray is here. Good to see you, Cy. Welcome in, buddy. I'll have you know that Murph is very much in shape. You know, for round is the shape. Jeez. Yes. But also, you know, jeez. But yes. Yeah. It's my winter ready kit. You know, it's, you know, that's what it is. I need to lose weight. And, like, not lose it as in forget where I put it. I need to get rid of it. You know what I mean? If I was one of these mafia lads, I'd be like, well, you know what I'd be like? I can't do the accent. But if I could, it would be compelling. Yes. It needs to disappear. Sort of thing. Right? I can't even do it. I can't even get my brain into the whole mafioso kind of... But that wasn't far off it. You know, bit of Marlon Brando, throw it in there. Welcome to the family. Right. You know... I need to get rid of it, so I do. But it, like, to be fair, like, Jesus, an awful lot of effort. An awful lot of effort, put that there. And money, you know, it's a sign of one's wealth, I think. You know, what? Your arse. No, but, like, in general, you know. Just as well I don't care. I mean, I'm lucky. I know there are people who are very worried about how they are seen and whatever. I've always said it, lads. I'm very good in public. The reason being, if you were to stand next to me in public, if you were a 5 or even a 6, you'd go to a guaranteed 8 or even a 9 just by standing beside me. Because the reality is they'll take one look at me and go, Jesus, and then they'll look at you and say, at least it's not as bad as your man. This is I should charge for this. Such a service that I am giving the community. It's unbelievable. Right? Unbelievable. Should be canonised or something. But anyway, we continue. Where's this now? I'd love to hear the countryside out my window in the morning. All I get is motorbikes and people with drain pipes for car exhausts. A 1 litre Nissan Micra that sounds like a friggin', you know, a V8 Thunderbird or something. Yeah, we have them here. But anyway, we're pressing buttons as I scratch my head. Canoe Head 2 is here. Hello from Canada. I take it all back. I love Canada. Canada's a great spot. Yep, always said it. Where's this now? My in-flight entertainment tonight, says DeRuiter. Oh, Jesus. Mustafa's in the house. Blame Canada. See, even Moose says it. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. Right, now. Where's this now? That was on South Park's movie. There was also a song about Kyle's mum. There was. And also an uncle. I'm just saying, you know, actually, the Devil song was quite good. Up there, wasn't it? Up there, there's so much room. They're brilliant songs, you know. And, of course, the favourite, everyone has... that song, brilliant, right? But anyway, where is this now? We're over here. Digital Merc, good evening. stopping in between the matches. Welcome in, welcome in. There's buttons being pressed here tonight, lads, at an alarming rate. 27 degrees, still better than 40. Agreed. Airwolf is here, good to see you. Death's Angel says, hopefully we'll have the DC-6 for next week's flight. Nice. It's a great machine, buddy. You will spend a lot of time in that machine. Airwolf, nice to see you too, buddy. Look at the big vent hiding in the corner. Look at the big vent hiding in the corner. What big vent? There's a vent. Where is this now? If you know St. Bart's, you know its statue. Oh, is that the one on the hill? DC Viper is here. A wire, you say? DC Viper, good to see you. Great seeing you at Expo. I'm raging we didn't get more time. But great to see you, buddy. And thank you very much indeed. 64 months. Was that a song? When I'm 64. What, that was a song. But you're very welcome in. Without the internet, I'd have to ding out my stash of magazines. Oh, Jesus. Right, anyway, selective reading there, of course. Yes. Where is this now? Have I buttons here? I do. Dougal is here. He spent the entire day ripping apart and rebuilding his PC. It's almost done, but has left me totally incapable of saying much beyond blah-de-blah-de-blah-de-blah and dribbling. Jesus. So you're a bit like us on a Sunday morning, really. No flyage for me tonight. Dougal. Well, the important thing is, hopefully, you have it all sorted and you'll be back to flying soon. Do you know what I mean? Rick Engineering, good evening. Probably went into the current limiting, which is what is supposed to... Wait, you might need a larger capacity. That could be the reason, Rick. That would make sense, yes. Bald Eagle says, can we meet your dad someday? You can. He's not... He'd just be around most of the time, you know, but he'd just be out during the day, so when he gets back in the evening, he's shagged. He'd just be out in the boat, and he'd just come back and he'd just be shagged. But no, we'll have to get him back in for an old chat. Where's this now? Over, Murph. Finished Brazil 2, Japan 1. No way. He was the T-101 in the first movie, and then a T-800 in the second one. What's your favourite now? Terminator 1 or Terminator 2? The rest don't matter, they're crap. But was it the first or the second one? Why is Murph doing a Jorg impression? That's not a Jorg impression, that's my Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. Get to the chopper. Jorg, is it slightly up higher than that? It's really great. So many people flying. Right, there's a key difference, but if you ever heard me I'm just saying, there's a difference, you know. I'm going to get in trouble. I'm in danger. I feel like most appropriate responses to Murph's Say Intentions character would get you kicked off Say Intentions. Probably, yes. The T-800 sounds like a truck you drive in American Truck Sim. I agree. Where's this now? 40 on Saturday, 41 on Sunday. Ouch, 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 ouch. The DC-3 passed me outside Nottingham. That was one of the newer DC-3s, though, wasn't it? With the turboprop engines. From was it Balser? Is it Balser? I think that's who it is. But anyway, Flipper Alloy, good evening. It was a Balser turbine. Yes, Malky, good man yourself. Basler, I got it right. That's frightening, isn't it? I mean, yeah, brilliant. And yet he yells at me. I blame Scott. Jefferson 2001, the man, myth and legend, has rumbled in from across the realm. What news? He says, good evening, Murph and Fireflies. Happy Monday. Fun fact of the day. A lightning bolt is 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun. The charge carried by a bolt of lightning is so intense that it has a temperature of 30,000 degrees. Now, I'm not one for questioning scientific fact. However, did literally someone put their hand on the sun and go, right, I mean, the last time we tried to send something to the sun, it didn't go terribly well. The Irish tried it. Perfect science and materials, the spacecraft, they even went at night time. But it didn't turn out as well as we thought, you know. Do you know, there was someone... Oh, no, that was a... Oh, no, do you know what I was thinking? I was going to say, I saw something come up on, do you ever watch, do you remember the old, Britannica? Before there was, Wikipedia, there was Britannica. Anyway, used to get them free with, the Sunday Times and all this kind of jazz. Anyway, there was a woman who survived. I think she's the only person in the world to have survived a meteor strike. She got blasted in the side by a lump of meteor rock. Could you imagine that going down to the pub? Stand back. I've got this pain in myself. From a meteor. But people, electricity, lightning. There have been people who have survived a lightning strike. There's a weird phenomenon about it. It's like 1 in like 60 million or something. It's mad. But whatever, it doesn't necessarily strike them. They pretty much act as a conduit, and I think it goes into the ground. There's science behind it. It was on the X-Files once. I mean, if it's on the X-Files, it's true, you know. Special Agent Fox Mulder, you know, and the deadly looking, you know, Scully, right? I never knew she was English either. But anyway, how do we get onto this? It's called GLP-1. Is that what? Right. I'll have to look at it. He never said a thing about what I had lost since the previous time he had seen me. Wait, what had you... Scott, I didn't want to... Listen, if I said, Jesus, Scott, you're looking very well, that would, of course, insinuate that you weren't looking well the last time I saw you. See? I'm about to hit me. It's very important. I'm a good communicator. Yes, yes. But you were looking very well. Yeah, very well. Now, Muttley says, good evening. I'm back from the spa. Oh, no, wait. He's back from spa. Jesus, Muttley. It was a great weekend. Wait, wasn't the spa 24 hours on last weekend? Oh, brilliant. Mustafa says, Murph, you're not fat until they classify you as wake turbulence class. Slant heavy. Yes! Slant heavy. I love that. I need that on, like... You know, slant heavy. Looking to pick up our VOR. We're slant heavy. Huh? Brilliant. Cracker is here. Thank you very much indeed for 8 months. Cheers, buddy. Something you're something face, Uncle something. Yeah, that's the one, Viper. Yeah. DC Viper knows. Now, where's this? Derek is here. Just landed in the ATR. Ooh, in Sweden. Ooh, hope you're well, bud. Uniform Goose. Good day, Goose. Happy Monday. T2 edges it for me. What was the T2? Oh, Terminator 2 edges it. Ah, yeah, Sarah Con. Yeah, great. You know, Sumner prefers Terminator 1. Oh, Jesus. Spitfire Terminator 1 as well. It wasn't Basler. Definitely an old one. The sound was unmistakable. Ah. Basler 67 home base for 5 of them in near home airport. Ooh. Lasers, says Digital Merc. Yes. Oh, wait. That's how they measure. Very good. Right. That's how they get the temperature of the sun. They use lasers, you know, are they on sharks' heads? Right. Lenny Brooks, special agent Small Hands. I got a good 3 minutes out of that. Right, where's this now? I didn't know that Hugh Laurie was English when he was on House. Oh, yeah. No, that was well, kind of, you know. It would be a compliment. Dropped 40 pounds since the last time you'd seen me. Jesus, Scott, good man yourself. Great success. G Slayer says, me AB6 arrived this weekend and your tutorial invaluable for setups. I did have an issue with the Moza cockpit software when running would cause my CPU to struggle. Turns out it was a SimConnect issue. Ooh, I'm glad it helped, G Slayer, and many happy flying, lads. Yeah, brilliant. Right, we're nearly there now. How long is our intro going? 2 minutes. Kubi Montana, a very good evening. My coffee is here. DJ, welcome aboard. We're going flying soon. Dubs and Dials, happy Monday. Idle Cutoff, Dave Cleary, legend Dave. Welcome back, Dave. Good to see you, bud. Now, who else? Derek is here. I'm sat in the airport. How the hell do I see you all? It's extremely quiet. Wait, how the hell do I see you all live? It's extremely quiet. I know, we're flat out. I'd be talking for ages, you know. Roll Tide, good evening. Kenley May is here. Howdy from Utah. Hello from Tipperary. Mav Wings is in the house. Cheese Lover, good evening. Hope you're well. Northland Air, very happy Monday. Good evening. Flyboy Dyer's in the house. Captain Sticky Rice, a very good morning to you, sir. Hope you're well. Will C is here. If you had to choose a different team other than England to cheer for the World Cup, who would it be? I mean, I like England. Ireland and England, we have a lovely relationship. We love each other very much. We think we're great friends. However, we, the Irish, do like seeing England lose from time to time. You know, things like sport and stuff. Yeah, right. And it's all healthy. But I would say in the World Cup, sure, listen, would it be Spain? I reckon Spain will kind of do it, will they? Or how are Germany getting on? You know. But yes, Paul, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. Where's this now? They were drunk. Snapple, yeah, indeed. Sharks with freaking lasers. Right. Jesus, there's a man sitting on top of the plane. Angels15, a very good evening to you. Eddie's here, welcome aboard. Good to see you. I can give you the fix if you experience the same issue. Would cause my mouse to disappear in the sim and couldn't use free view. Lots of stutters. G Slayer. Stu Snape was having issues with his Moza gear. It was killing his FPS mid-flight.
Secret underground
layer. They're making a new Austin Powers. Did you hear that? Brilliant. But yeah, I think Stu Snape was having issues there as well. So yeah, it'd be great. Same thing. So what's the fix? I'd like to see Ireland lose at cricket, but there's no problem with England losing. Ireland does have a team. It does, Jesus. Users here, good to see you, buddy. Welcome aboard. I can post it shortly. Thank you, G Slayer. Very kind. Very kind. Right. Will we get into it? That intro only lasted 7 minutes, look, right? We ain't losing. You misunderstand. You just misunderstood the rules. England being typical England at the World Cup. There, you go first. They're being the typical gentlemans that they are, You go first. No, of course you can put the ball in our net first. But it's not supposed to be that. Regarding the AB6 performance issues, it seems to be spot on now a couple of updates ago. Right. 37 minutes, old veteran. I mean, I'm going to shake my head and exhale in utter confusion. Yeah, right. Murph, loving the stream. Have a good flight. LG Dan, good to see you, bud. I'm actually visiting England from West Virginia. You're in London. Ooh. Make sure you get a Greg's sausage roll. Don't mind all this other stuff they tell you about England. Greg's sausage rolls. Blow you sideways. Glossy wet paintwork. So, our machine, since we saw it last week and we brought it to the mountains of Punta Cana and landed it into Lesotho, we have since been repairing it. Hence, we have the mechanic stands out for all to see. And, the aircraft is now running in tip-top shape. Tickety-boo, right? All in all, it's long enough that my legs have had time to stop aching. Flow's not working again. Muse, did you update it? Let's go. I came back to Microsoft Flight Sim to dust off my Gladiator. Can't wait. Oh, nice, DJ. Nutty Taff, good evening. Hope you're well, bud. So let's have a look at this flight tonight. The route has been picked specifically to give us a sort of false sense of security. And the reason being, we're over here in the Dominican Republic at Punta Cana. Our first leg is going to take us over to San Juan in Puerto Rico. Right? Isn't there we'll have to play the Puerto Rico song. Puerto Rico, it's Puerto Rico, right? But anyway, we're going to go to Puerto Rico. From there, friends, we keep heading on east until we get all the way down to Saint Maarten. The infamous Princess Juliana, as we fly in over the beach. Look out for your one with the red hair. And after that, friends, it's a very short hop, skip and a jump down to St. Barthélemy, as we will attempt to land into St. Bart's. And here is the procedure. We are to land on runway 10, which means we come in over the harbour, we try not to hit anything up at the roundabout, and then we plant it. This is possible, it's just not very likely. So that's what it's all about. Now, if you're new to these flights, you're very welcome aboard. We're also running this with Say Intentions for our group communications, but also for groupie, in which we can all fly along together and track the progress. Jesus, the lads, they said we're not waiting, look. So we're going to get ourselves up and running. Do be sure to, you can all ramble into this. This is brilliant, by the way. This is for free with Say Intentions. It's absolutely excellent. And you can see all our details and track your progress and, well, my progress, if that's such a thing, on the map, right? So, with that said, we're on the ground here at Punta Cana. It's a cold and dark DC-6. Won't take us long to get this up and running. 5x5. And we'll see what the crack is. Yep. And one thing we need to be very, very careful about, as I was saying, the DC-6 is very tall.
What's that? Kalima, radio check, please.
5x5. It is very tall. The landing gear.
You're likewise.
Thank you very much. The landing gear is extremely long on this, so you have to be careful because you'll ding the thing, right? You'll ding it. Murph, I hope you're out V1 straight with Say Intentions group chat. Murph, I hope you're out V1 straight. Huh? Say that again, Dougal. I hope you have great insurance coverage, right? Did I sort him out? I did. Well, I didn't sort him out. I gave him access, so he just needed to come back to me. I need probably about 40 minutes of his time just to go through everything in detail. I did the same with Jeff, and Jeff seems to be liking it, so, you know. Oh, gee, Slayer, good man yourself. Will you throw that on our Discord as well? Zitz, good evening. Have you tried the engine startup smoke? Mr. TPHI, we're going to see it live tonight. And thank you very much indeed. Mr. TPHI gave me a link to flightsim.to in which it will create engine startup smokage out of these beautiful piston engines, the Wasp engines. Don't know why PMDG never put it in there, you know. Must have cost a fortune. But anyway, we're going to check it out. Moose, 100%. I'm around most evenings from around 2200. So you just let me know a day and I'll be there and I'll give you the full walk through, talk through, be Janie then. Right. It's a game changer having a fridge in a person's man cave. Eamon, welcome to the club. Muse and myself both have one. Heisenberg is here for 20 months. Thank you very much indeed. Thanks for sending the freaking heat wave to us. Anytime. Aren't they double Wasp engines? Do you know, I think you're right. Double Wasp engines. You know. So anyway, welcome to the cockpit of a DC-6. And, well, it's all looking terribly nice. We're going to close up everything. Up you divot you. And we'll get rid of the mechanic stands, the oil pans, the Peter covers, and the wheel chocks. Get all those sorted here now. Get the stairs in, please. Come on now, Betsy, you can do it. Are they coming in or coming out? No, Jays, I'll put them back out. Come in, will you? Now, get up there now. One very important thing to note, we need to have the ground power unit connected. So we're going to come on up here, we're going to select ground power. And battery turns on. Inverters 1, 2 and engine instruments all activate. Fuel quantity should be okay. Close the main cabin door because it's loud. Excellent. Now friends, we are going to disconnect the control lock, the big red switch. Double check that we now have movement. Excellent. And we're going to bring our prop lever full. Test our throttles, they're working and they're not restricted. We're going to make sure that our hydraulics are on, which they are, and I'm going to do this rather quickly. So instead of going engine by engine by engine, I'm just going to put the mixture on all 4 engines. It's a shortcut, but we're going to do it. Now, from up here, we're going to continue. So entrance lines, junction box, no smoking, beacon light coming on, wing illumination, double check that there's no auto feathering going to happen, and we're going to start with engine 3. Booster pump coming online, mags coming on, engine start selector switch goes to number 3, that's what we're going with first, and we'll go ahead and engage the starter.
3.
We'll prime at 6 and boost at 12.
9. 12.
Check out our new smokage. No. Abort! You're such a muppet! That is how you don't start the aircraft. I forgot something. Does anyone know what I forgot? Toto's loading in now. You're grand. I did this deliberately to wait for Toto to get loaded in. Yes, that's exactly what it was. Right, I forgot to turn on our fuel valves. I mean, that was a rookie mistake. Right, our fuel...
Punta Cana traffic, Firefly 7 Alpha Bravo, we're on the Honda jet, going to be taxiing runway 09R via Delta Echo, Punta Cana.
That's exactly... And I never open... Oh, my cowl flaps are open. Right, we'll try that again.
3.
Should be grand.
6.
I forgot to fuel you, muppet.
9. 12.
Where's our new smoke? Yes! Oh, beautiful Greta unfriendly smoke. Yes. Right, good start in 3. Generator coming on. Booster pump off. Let's go number 4. Let these lads reset. Lovely. Engine selector number 4. Give it a mo. Starter.
3.
Excellent.
6.
Fuel is overrated, yeah.
9. 12.
Check out the smoke. Oh, yeah. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, number 4 is alive. Did number 4 just die? What the? It's dead, Jim. Number 4 just died.
3.
Jess, I hope my engines are okay.
Jeez. 9.
That's what I said. Foxfly,
12.
Pete. Good to see you. More smoke. How are them engines running? Easy.
Can I get a refund?
There's no refunds. Shag off. It's the little things. Yeah. Right, hang on. She looks stable there now. We have to run the RPM quite high here for the minute. Right. Continue on. That was all part of the plan. Engine 1 is next. Give it a blast there, PJ. All right.
3,
The radial beast is
6,
back. And the plane.
9,
Fox, you always know what to say.
Oh, behave.
Old veteran, oh behave. That smoke effect is absolutely class. Thank you to Mr.
Dreamy,
TPHI.
sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Thank you to Mr. TPHI for helping me find it. And to CP for turning off my lights. Brilliant. Alright. Engine 2 is next. Engine 2 selected. Oh, selector. Alright, give it an out blast.
3,
Mags are coming on.
6, 9, 12,
Spinach. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's have a look. Ease off the RPM now. Engine is not going like that. Alright, let's continue. Generators all running. Plane battery is what we're using. Booster pumps off. Quick check across the top here. Looking good. Also looking good. Static heats on. Avionics on. Yeah, alrighty. Remove the ground power unit. 3 notches of flaps. Excellente. Exterior lights coming on. And the rest, my friends, is looking absolutely deadly. Right, reset our barrow, reset our direction indicator. Pop down the tablet, open up our DME. We'll go to the engine stress visualizer. Squawk mode Charlie. 1200 for VIA4. And 09, is that what he said? 09. Punta Cana, November 235, Romeo Mike, DC6. We're going to be taxiing from the International Apron and we're going to taxi to runway 09er via Echo. Traffic. Okay. Right, we're going to come off the brakes and let's just maneuver this machine forward a bit. Yes. Yeah. Oh, look at this state. There's a Beechcraft going through a bus. You have to pay extra for that. Oh, you devil you. Keep it turning. Now, friends, let us see what we are about to do and what will unfold across the thing with what's going to unfold. Alright. This is beautiful, isn't it? What a beautiful part of the world to go flying in. Very much looking forward to flying into Puerto Rico. And then, of course, we're going to have Princess Juliana as well, lads. Absolutely gorgeous. How's our FPSage? Loading in air. Whoa, look at that A400. Look at that tarnish. Deadly. See the rotation of that thing, man? It's friggin' cool. I'm the beach. But it was a twatter. Ah. Hey, Chefy, good to see you, bud. Alrighty then. Now, the gas thing here is, right, we're relatively confident when it comes to running the engines and what's capable, right? Keeping them somewhat safe. But the real challenge tonight, it is the landing. On paper, well, we should be able to do this. The runway length is sufficient to get us down and back out again with water-assisted injected takeoff. Grey Skies, did you take a Connie? He did. Ah, yes, the Constellation, Super Constellation. Yep. Look at that, man. Absolutely gorgeous. There goes Mr. TPHI. Elric, isn't it gorgeous? Like, this machine is absolutely friggin' gorgeous. So it is. I love it, man. It's an amazing airplane. Just don't crash it into anyone, Murph. I mean, look at the views. It's absolutely gorgeous. Speedy Pro is behind us. The Mad Devil has taken a starship. They could do with a shot of old grease on the old brakes, couldn't they? The brakes are too loud. Do you know, you only have to tap the brakes and they give that audio sound. It's quite immersive, but it's very, Jesus, it's very, it's too loud, isn't it? It is too loud. To be fair, I think a Starship fares better at St. Bart's than a DC-6. Rubbish. Right, lads, up and at them, up and at them. Don't be hanging around now. Get up the hill. There's Angry Bee. In TBM it looks like, is it? Or is it M600? Interesting, interesting. Huey Lewis wouldn't approve. Listen, it's him to be square. Good to see you, Hans. The brakes actually sound about right. They're very loud. I wonder, yeah. Well, it's like, you shouldn't hear them that loud.
Punta Cana traffic, Firefly 7 Alpha Bravo taking off the runway 09er, straight out departure, Punta Cana.
There he goes. So, Jays, this is all very organised, I have to say, isn't it? Yes, Murphy, it's very, isn't it? Hammer Nails, good to see you. Easy now, Jemima. Easy now. Absolutely god. Look at the state of it. Jason, there's a terrible queue of people. Keep it rolling, lads. Don't stop. Just keep moving. Easy now. Left. We'll see. Punta Cana, November 235, Romeo Mike, DC-6, we're lining up runway 09er, straight out departure, Punta Cana. If you're not allowed to stop, we have to keep moving. Just terribly slow, right? Man, look at that C-160, great choice as well. Kid Fox gone in an MB339. There's Devilfly lining up behind us. There's Balut in an ATR, thank you Balut. Alright, sports fans, to infinity and beside. We're walking, talking and squawking. Manifold pressure coming in. Engine stable.
On runway 9
Let's
remaining.
ramble.
9,900 feet.
9,900 feet. Speed is very much alive. I'd be fair not to speak. 80. 100. Oh, she's rocking and rolling. 120. Yupsy daisy. Oh, heck yeah. Gear up. Gears coming up. Flaps coming in. Pull back in the manifold. Pull back in the prop. Lower the nose. Pick up her speed. Oh, heck yeah. Alright, let's circle around. Cowl flaps into climb. Landing lights in. And let us circle around. Let us just circle this machine around here, giving everyone else the chance to get airborne. Speed 160, ready to climb, keep it at around 1,000. Beautiful scenery below us here as we're climbing, coming up on 1,000 feet. Now lads, what we'll do, if you're currently flying along, if you're on Xbox or the PlayStation, press number 1, PC Pilots is number 2, if you're flying with us using Say Intentions is number 3, and Jesus, if you're like Toto and can't see anyone in multiplayer, or just feel bad for the guy, you press number 4. Hello Fireflies, welcome to the Flying Circus. We live stream Monday to Friday, 1900 Zulu time, right here. All right, all right, all right. We're moving. My whole screen just turned off there. Is everything all right? Stand by. I had an issue. Tried the I tried the Say Intentions AI System Optimizer. I may have turned off something. Toto, what you have done, unknowns to yourself, you have turned off air traffic. You need to turn the traffic back on. Yeah, you'll need to turn that back on. It'll probably turn off your traffic. So just turn that back on in the menu. To find it, hit escape, settings, come down to online, right? Make sure multiplayer is turned on. Into your graphics, global rendering, scroll all the way down. And what you're looking for is aircraft traffic quantity and variety. Turn those back on.
Traffic guard Bravo Delta Echo Lima is ready for departure runway 09 with information Bravo.
Now, if your throttle axes work, mine lags and doesn't work well. Ooh, Sim Update 5 just out, says Stu. Or Sim Update 5.1. The timing of that, lads. We can't do much now, we're flying, but yeah, by all means, if you want to go grab it. We're going to be hovering. We don't need to go high here, lads. We're going to be hovering at around 2,000 feet or so. All right, let's have another look at this. So I reckon about 2,000 feet is good. Let's go over and turn on this machine. Gyro, locket, localizer, altitude. Hold me alt, heading mode. Down on the left hand a little bit. There we go. Speed, we're going to be absolutely horsing it. But, well, she won't like this, so let me see. Turn you down a bit. Turn you down a bit. How's our engines? Cylinder head temperature. Right, she's friggin' screaming at us. Carb air needs to be turned on. Get some cold air into them. Let's have a look. Green, green, green and green. Keep an eye on number 1. Cylinder head temperature. Right, that's going to be close off these puppies. Give them a moment. That's our cowl flaps. Oil temperature's running hot. We'll give that a moment. What's our RPM like? $2,500. That's the best I can do, and she's almost perfect now. Look, so if we don't mind our engine stress visualizer, if we don't mind this, we could cause damage. Cylinder head temperature is hot on, or it's cold on 4. No, there she goes. Right, we're live. We're live and kicking. And we are now on our merry way, friends. On our merry way. We're on a heading of roughly 110. But so far so good, right? Pyrotech, good to see you, buddy. How did you get the throttle axes to work? TAC Pilot, can you tell me what throttle you're using, buddy? Grab it when done here. Yeah. 5.1 is great news. It's almost like they planned it so Murph couldn't break it straight away. Linny Bobbins, right. Need to have a look at my settings. My display, etc. are blurry when changing frequency. Yeah, double check, Andy. Remember, lads, with that Say Intentions AI Optimizer, which is very powerful, the best thing to do, try one recommendation, evaluate it, and then if all is good, keep it on. But don't do them all together. Don't fall into that trap of saying, well, it said I should do all of these things. Not together. Literally try one after the other. Check your FPS, see how long it takes to generate the frame, do a quick look around to make sure all is well, and then you horse it back in. I'm using the Airbus TCA. So, TAC Pilot, is it for this aircraft specifically, or for all aircraft?
Traffic. Go 2.9 tanker Mike. Taking off runway 09, straight out. Gotcha.
We won't mention that you're late. What? Toto's going to be like, shut up, you.
I have a clue what you're talking about.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So, with that Say Intentions, I'll show you mine, look. Ignore anything else you see on the screen. We're focusing on the AI System Optimizer. You'll put in all your stuff, and also see this DLS frame gen. you can let the AI decide what's best. I usually say, you know, prefer native with no upscaling, and then I'll use upscaling anyway. The reason being is it's frame gen is going to give you, you know, multiple times more by using, you know, 1 in every 4 frames or something. What I would do when I'm setting up the AI optimizer, I'll say, look, I would prefer native, right? The issue only happens with the PMDG DC6. Every time I move the throttle, it lags from 0 to immediate full thrust. Okay, and is that using 1 or 2 axes for throttle? Because you need to check the aircraft as well. 2 things you need to check. See this red switch here? This is your throttle lock. I could be moving my throttle all day, every day. It's never going to move now because I've locked the throttle, right? That's the first jigsaw piece. The second jigsaw piece is make sure that your control lock is also removed. This little red fella here. Right? You'll never use DLSS. D-White, I gotta say, I mean, I'm using it. And I think it's quite good because it's using a certain preset. I don't really get blurries or any of that kind of ghosting. You know, it's come along, I think, a long way since, you know. Which plan am I using? Prop Job 2 or Dauphin? Prop Job 2, LP Patrol. The Dauphin is for tomorrow night. The only thing I didn't do was turn on hardware GPU scheduling when the optimizer recommended it. It doesn't exist for AMD cards. So here's the thing. HAGS, in order for you to be running DirectX 12, HAGS needs to be turned on by default. If you're on Windows 10 and, you know, you want to turn HAGS off, you can, but the sim won't run. So HAGS needs to be turned on, right? Had them all disabled, it just lags away. I haven't been able to fly her since the compatibility release. Tack, there's something not right there, buddy. Oil temperature is still hot. Why are you running hot? Let's reduce the overall RPMs. There she goes. I wonder, is there like some sort of a conflict? Like, there's nothing really in here for conflicts. Make sure there's nothing set with the AFE. Double check your maintenance. That's a strange one though, yeah. Fair enough. Just me, a 3060 doesn't work well. Yeah, DY, don't worry about it, man. It depends. And you're right, dude. It absolutely depends on the graphics card. Turning off auto FPS 2. Yeah. You were getting a stable 70 on the ground with multiplayer traffic of 1440. Yeah, so like, auto FPS is grand and all. Microsoft built their own auto FPS into 2024, and it's that dynamic settings. Turn off dynamic settings. There's no need for it. How do you avoid the haloing around fast-moving objects with DLSS Smurf? I have a 5090, but I get awful translucent haloing around external views. It depends. You sometimes get it, but on my case, I don't get it at all. Right, Dave? So, I'll show you my NVIDIA app settings, because hopefully this will help you. Turn on resizable bar. It depends, Roy. I wouldn't say blanket turn it on, because if you're playing other games, resize bar can have a negative impact, you know what I mean? But if you have a look here, right, these are my settings. The current value is what we're after. Custom frame gen, the DLSS override. Dave, this is what I'm using. So I'm using a custom one. I'm also using the fixed multiplier times 6. It's actually pretty good, right? Power management is on full whack. And there's also another one. You won't find it in here. If you go into your normal NVIDIA control panel, check this one out, right? Hopefully this will help. Dauphin release tomorrow, confirmed between 17 and 1800 Zulu. As soon as it's out, lads, we're going live. So I said our normal time tomorrow night, but as soon as that Dauphin is available, we will be live. Because I'm going to need a good hour to get my head around it. You know? We have to learn that thing ourselves tomorrow. That's what tomorrow night's stream is. It's a brand new helicopter coming into Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's a Dauphin, which is just one of my favourite of all time, and we need to learn it. But anyway, have a look at this. We'll go into program settings, and specifically for Microsoft Flight Sim, Dave, go down here to where it has texture filtering, negative LOD bias. Allow that. Try that and see how you get on. Wendell, good to see you. I'll be spending several hours doing my keybinds. There's about 5 you have to have Energizer, looking at the manual. But yeah, we're going to go through the whole thing tomorrow. I've notes upon notes. You know. So yeah, allow that and then see how you get on, right? That for me helps. I don't get any ghosting, really. At long range, yeah, there's a bit of ghosting. Sure there is. But overall, not much. There's a little bit there, look. But overall, not much. I want the full upper modes and searchlights bound too. You did that with the 145? Yeah, 100% do. So, hang on. I'm working on this. Where is it now? My Dauphin stuff. This could literally open up anywhere. Here we go. So, these are all my notes for tomorrow. To learn all of it. Now, you can't read this, but you can read it. These are my notes for tomorrow. The aircraft, of course, the Dauphin. The Irish connection to it. Aircraft design, of course, that Fenestron tail rotor, which is quite unique. We have all our specs, weight, balance, capabilities, simulator settings. These are critical. We need to have these. Trim release, 4-way for using the 4-way, or use the 3-way. That's for the autopilot. So we've... that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow night, lads. Tons upon tons upon tons. So that's what we're working on tomorrow. With the Dauphin. Muse, also great point. If you go into your DLSS swapper, man, Muse, there's a new one. I'm using 310.7, which just got released the other day. Seems to be doing quite well, Dave. So grab the DLSS swapper and just pop everything onto 310. Profile M? I don't even know how to do that, Mr. TPHI. Just be used by the SAS in the UK for taskings, Blue Thunder, yeah. No, the Dauphin, I'm very much looking forward to it. Mark, for helicopters, AB6 or AB9, I want to put it on the floor with an extension. If it's on the floor, Heisenberg, AB9. If you have an AB9, AB9. Click on the game, it'll bring up the menu. In the DLSS swapper. Yes, Cyrus, good point. Whatever changes you do now, the sim is going to reset this. It doesn't say about profile, does it? Marketplace only, D White. I had Grok overclock my PC this past weekend. Hey, it's lazy. That's crazy. Probably not, Mr. TPHI. But to be fair, the less features in this thing, the less damage I can do when I break things. You know what I mean? You can set it inside the NVIDIA app. I don't know what profile I'm running. Where will I find that now? Graphics. Will it say what profile I'm using? No. Maybe it's in system. Doesn't say. Graphics app. Graphics app. It just says custom. Frame gen recommended. I'm just using recommended. There's our answer. I'm just using recommended. And for me, it's grand. Like in a multiplayer flight, I'm just shy of 300 frames. It's very smooth. So like, you know. I think we're good, lads. I think we're good. Can you recommend any Airbus planes from the marketplace? DJ, the INI A300, that just got an update. What else? Anything for mini builds is class, you know what I mean? Is that not doing what I wanted to do? What is? A400 is deadly. 777 Pilot UK, good to see you. I'm doing a flight from Bristol to Shannon. Is Shannon fun to fly into? It is. 24 is lovely. 06 brings you out over the Shannon estuary. It's very nice. A340 is nice. A350 is nice. Yeah. Patrick, yeah, cheers to that, buddy. We got there. I like the Phoenix, and even the fly-by-wire is decent. Yeah. Irisol, what is your least favourite plane and why? Least favourite plane? And to be honest, like, if I come across an airplane that frustrates me because I can't figure it out, I don't dislike it, I try and figure it out. Like, there's aircraft that were released by some developers that are just crap, stay away from them. Sim Federation, there was a Challenger 350. That's like absolute horse manure. You know? Latka, beautiful sounds, right? Why are the Phoenix planes not in the marketplace? They just don't want them to be there. Murph, you should have had diverted flight plan to overfly the observatory. Ah, no way, Vulcan. Heisenberg, yeah, just released the last couple of minutes, bud. M scenery now, no more. Yeah. You need an external app for the Phoenix to work, hence no marketplace release. I think there were certain things that won't work, and then Phoenix don't want to share revenue, so they sell it themselves. You found out why my hardware throttle seemed to be doing nothing. AFE was still controlling cruise. Aha! Good man flying tonight. Interesting. Here is Puerto Rico. There's a song, Puerto Rico. We need to play this because it's ridiculous. Is it literally called the Puerto Rico song? Yeah, it is. If you're on YouTube, pop over to Twitch for a minute. You'll hear the tunage. Yes! No. Was that an AI song, was it? Jesus. The release notes for 5.1 is quite small. Roger. Jesus, Dougal. That's a very misleading thumbnail. Wait now. Is this it? Saw her live in Belgium. Ooh. How do you pronounce it? Vaya con Dios. Nutty Tav, thank you very much. Antlers of Thunder, Moose, yes, yes. All right. Our first landing is going to be pretty straightforward. Now, I say straightforward, but like, San Juan is a fine airport, big airport, very similar to where we departed back in Punta Cana. So we're going to plan for an arrival on runway 9er, slightly shorter, and that's our first leg complete. Our second leg, slightly longer, it's going to take us down to Princess Juliana, and that's going to get us really used to a very low approach. And then, friends, it's runway 10. I mean, the crack is going to be 90 there into St. Bart's, isn't it? That didn't update. Stupid thing. Why didn't that update? Stop mirroring. Start mirroring. Well, yeah, we'll find out. There's a new glass out update as well. Nice. The app doesn't want to work. It's a very nice song, Dougal. Raining in San Juan. It's nuts, isn't it? Right, we're live again. So, we're rambling over this way. Puerto Rico, Tango Juliet, Sierra Juliet. It's not far. We're going to plan for runway 10, which is on the south side of the airport. Then we have another trot across all the way Princess Juliana, runway 10. And then a short hop over to St. Bart's, runway 10. So that is what we're doing, friends. That is our planation. We could be lucky. We'll be very unlucky. But we could be lucky. So we'll see what happens, right? Alright, let's have a look. The release notes for Flight Sim 5.1. Stability. I mean, this is really a console update. Mainly this one. Now, my understanding is they should have turned on gifting as well in the marketplace. Was some API stuff fixed? I love seeing that. But my understanding now with the marketplace, we should have the ability to gift. You know. I'll always welcome memory improvements, 100%. Ay caramba. Cheers, Moose, we got that. If you want to use the drone mode in X-Plane, now you can with Aura X. It's the chase plane for X-Plane. Q8 did a nice video. Ooh. I didn't look at it. I saw the I saw the thumbnail for it. It's also for the avionics issues that some people were having with the G3000. Ah, okay. Interesting. Aircraft is behaving. We're cruising in. Picked it up and it works very well, says Roy. Nice. Haven't touched X-Plane in ages. Need to jump back into it soon. Just to see what the crack is like. But yeah, I saw the thumbnail video. I didn't look at it yet. I'll probably watch it tonight. Someone must gift Stu the DC-6. I agree. But we can't yet because it's not in the marketplace. Oh, at least the updated version. Right. Also, check for aircraft updates as well. But yeah, it should be interesting to see what like, I remember York saying at FS Expo, he said 5.1 is the most stable they have ever had flight sim. The most stable. Shutter Pilot says, I'm popping into the fly-by-wire A380 tomorrow since they have the native version. Yeah, I saw that. Send me the cash instead. I'll use it to buy the DC-6. I promise. You check off. Stu's going to end up with 18 DC-6s at this rate. Probably, Jogs. Stu, what are you going to do with them all? Yep. Join in on today's stream to watch new members to the DC-6 Beach Club being baptised at St. Bart's. I couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree with you more. By the way, lads, check this out, man. We've had, like, what, 45 different countries? Or no, 15 different countries check in this evening. Thank you all so very, very much indeed. 44 pilots in 45 cities across 15 countries in the world. Not deadly, isn't it? That is deadly, lads. Just people all over the place. South Africa, Australia. That place. Where's that? Europe, Iceland, Canada, and the United States of America. That's incredible, man. If you'd like to join this, exclamation point, check in, and space, and then where it is you are. I don't think is the YouTube side not working again? The stupid thing. 53 pilots, that's mad, isn't it? Look at you lot go. A smattering in Ireland and England, and then into Europe and up the Scandinavian neck of the woods, and Jesus. The pink person is Mrs. TPHI. You know, she's special. There's Moose. There's Mad Meredith. Ah, brilliant. Mad Meredith, you're over that neck of the woods, aren't you? Japan, look. Jesus. That's amazing. 17 countries, though. That's mad, isn't it? Two-Tone Murphy is sponsored by the United Nations, bringing people of all nations into one place to be equally as confused with no language barrier. Yes. You need to change the angle of the plane. Oh, yeah. Good shout. Right. Runway 10. What's our distance? Not too far. We're about 20 miles, oh, less. San Juan. November 235 Romeo Mike. DC-6. We are 15 miles to the west. Inbound runway 10. Full stop. San Juan. It should work on YouTube. Exclamation point, check in, space.
San Juan traffic, Fairway 7 Alpha Bravo, Honda Jets. Approximately 25 miles from Party. Going to be doing a force-up landing on runway 8, San Juan.
It says it's connected on YouTube. Yeah, I'm not sure is it working. Hang on, I'll try it. Check in. Maybe I need to fix the bot again. Stupid thing. It works! It works on YouTube. I just had to reset it, look. So if you're on YouTube, you can press the button as well, look. Exclamation point, check in, space, So, Norton there, if you want to try that again, you'll appear on the gadget look. This is technology at its finest. The red is YouTube, the purple is Twitch. There's GL Pilot, look. Jesus, where are you located, you mad devil? You're out in that place, look. Ew. 19 countries though, lads. That's nuts, isn't it? Isn't that nuts? Check in Anchorage. No, just check in. Don't put a dash between check and in. What program is this? I'm going to sound very full of myself, but I built this myself using artificial intelligence. And I sell it for $1 million. No, I don't sell it, but I made it using AI. Empire Kick and welcome aboard. So basically what it does, well, you can see what it does, Moose. It'll allow people check in. We get just a rough idea where they are. It's pretty cool. Hit the Jesus Empire, thank you very much indeed for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Happy Monday. Hope you had an awesome stream. So check in. CHECKIN. No G's, no dashes.
Myself.
Did it work? Just have a look in the chat. So exclamation point, check in, all one word, space, and then your location. There we go. Look, she's populating. Sim Guy is in Ohio. Look at that, look. Mr. TPHI checked in from the South Pole. Mind yourself. Oh, Jesus, there he is, look. He's isolated on his own. There's nobody near him. Send food and water. You got a new one today. You had to ring Enterprise over the car today, and there was a disclaimer about using the car for AI training that I didn't have the option of opting out of. Really? Northland there, yeah, you're typing it wrong. Exclamation point, check in, space, and then horse it in. Because you use check hyphen in. No, it's all the one word. Exclamation point, check in, all together, no spaces. Exclamation point, check in, space, and then your location. You know. Mike Coffee says, Murph, you lads keep changing from JoinFS to Unifly. I use neither. Just say intentions. Just say intentions now, Mike, which is free. When it comes to Skynet, that's free. Check in Brum. Check in Vancouver. There you go. It's all working out, look. Hey, Norton there, we got you. You're in Anchorage. All the way up here. Jesus, look where he is, look. Mike, you're still on 2020, aren't you? 23 countries, lads. That is an achievement. I mean, look at it. That's very impressive. Very impressive. We are that of a global community. I'm after breaking the shagging thing. Ah, no. We are a global community. Now we need to land here. Autopilot off. Right. Speed, bring her down. Lights. Camera. Action. Easy now, Gertrude. We're way too high and way too fast. Let's see what happens here. We'll try, oh Jesus, we'll try a slip. Look at the weather here, it's not great. 2020 works for me till I have to change, and I have to change to Windows 11 come October. Ah. Yeah, no, you should be, it works with 2020 as well. Check it out, Mike. Easy now. Puerto Rico. November 235 Romeo Mike. Short final runway 10 full stop Puerto Rico. Riot. Watch the speed. Now remember what I said. We need to get very used to the height of this aircraft. Right? Because this is where the challenge gets absolutely ridiculous. We need to know the length, the depth, you know, of the airplane. 2920 is still awesome. Oh, you mean 2020? I'm sure it is. There's too many reasons for me to be using 2024 now. It runs better. It loads 100 times faster. And there's better aircraft in it. You know? Right, speed 120.
Approaching runway 10. Caution, caution.
Flaps full. So we can get down and still control this aircraft at around 100, which is going to be roughly there. Our touchdown zone is just ahead of us. Easy now. Now watch our height. We're pretty much there. 183, it's more than okay. Into beta. Natural decel with the brakes. Yeah, we'll stop this thing fairly okay, I hope. Flaps in. Negative mic. No. If you're using Skynet, you'll only see other Skynet users. But I think most of our group are on that now. I think.
Hello there.
Join FS is grand and all, but like it was causing too many issues during the flight. It kept turning off. Code of the controller, thank you for the follow. Am I Scottish? No. We're the original Celts. I'm Irish. But we're good friends with the Scots. The Scots, they're a great bunch of lads. You know. Alright. I'm not Scottish. Shag off, Zard. There are two types of people in the world. Scots and those who want to be Scottish. But there are Scots here, you know. Code of the controller. It's the Canadians he's not fond of tonight. Yeah, we're having a go at Canada tonight. What do you mean Scots have bigger hands? Right. Flap set. Was that 15 or 20? Flaps 20. There's a few Scots here, yeah, you want to go easy now, you know. His wife wishes he was Scottish. Mrs. Two-Tone does absolutely adore a Scottish accent. Yes. Is that a sign for DPD? No, it's not. Right, easy now. Puerto Rico. Right, let's not like invade the runway just yet because there's an absolute heap of people coming in. Sure, fine, look. Jesus. There's Mav, Bell, Bro, Vacuum, and Angry Bee.
One traffic, first flight 7 Alpha Bravo, short final for runway 8, San Juan.
Pretty good. Cody, you want to go fierce handy? There's an absolute barrel load of lads from England. A great bunch of lads. We got a lot of folks in England. Actually, do you know, I was only thinking earlier on, lads, about Bristol. I think there's going to be quite the contingent going to Bristol in October, isn't there? There's a few of us going. Here's Energizer and Cato. Jesus, look at this. Go on, Energizer, you devil, you. I mean, look at that approach. Go on, Cato. There goes Energize. Oh, look at the state of that. Look at the state of that. Beautiful. He does have landing gear, you know. Why do the English love Bristol? They don't. There's a flight sim show. And Stu Snape lives there and he has opened up his house, well, the back garden, for a tented village. He just doesn't know about it yet. Riot. Right, lads, second leg coming up. Power coming in. Engine stable. Puerto Rico, November 235, Romeo Mike, taking off runway 10, departure to the east. Puerto Rico. Snapped by Dan. Dan, good to see you, Dan. Hello from Foxstone. First time here, you're most welcome in. Happy Monday to you, my friend. I've been in Folkestone. We got the L tunnel. Easy now. 120. Yep. Ooh, little bit of wind here. Yepsy daisy. Gorgeous. Gear up. I'll be seeing you guys. I'm off to bed, says DJ. Gotta get up fresh for work. Dude, take it fierce handy. Thanks for stopping by. Don Waldy, good evening. He probably has an open bar too. He's got a free bar. Free bar on arrival at Stu's house. You know. Alright, climbout is nice. This is pretty. Puerto Rico. I mean, okay, interesting weather and all. But it's kind of nice here. Beautiful mountains, look. Alright, watch your trim. Only available to non-DC6 owners. Oh, that's how this is going to go, is it?
One traffic, Firefly 7 Alpha Bravo, taking off runway 8, east departure, San Juan.
Excellent stuff from the Impossible Face. Get ourselves back up to about 2,000 feet. We don't need much altitude over this. 420 the moose, good to see you. Viper, you caught me out last week, you know. DC6, what's one of them? It's like a DC3, only bigger. Bit of rain coming in, lads. Gentle climb up towards. Watch your power. Easy now. Easy now. Alright, something like that. Autopilot, let's be talking to you. We shall go off, off, and off. Gyro on, lock, localizer, altitude, heading, and continue in.
Hold 219 Tango 1, loading up runway 10 for an east departure.
Alright, we're good.
Traffic.
DC6 just an upgraded DC4, so is the DC7. No, not just. No, not just. DC6 has a lot of cool stuff going on with it. One of the most beautiful aircraft ever built. Agreed. Snap by Dan says, my airline knowledge is rusty. It's a Connie. Or is it a Connie? You're not far off it. It was one of the strongest competitors to the Connie. This is made by Douglas, the Douglas Aircraft Company, and it is the Douglas DC6. So it is. Go ahead and bring these in. Eric Flight is here. Good to see you, Eric. Welcome in, buddy. Many thanks for the raid. Hope you had an awesome stream, man. Great to see you. Great seeing you at Expo. Didn't I see you at Expo? I'm almost certain I saw you at Expo. Should I use Twitch or YouTube? Whichever one you're happy with, Mike. Whichever one.
Allow myself to introduce
Myself. I'm trying to... Eric, were you there? You were there this year, weren't you? Flew Mexico again. No, couldn't go because I was still teaching. Ah! But you're going to go to Vegas. Ah! Right. I was thinking that. We'll see you next year. Wish I could have been there. Yeah, man, it was good. Very like Providence. To be fair, it was very like Providence. But yeah, look forward to next year, man. Yeah, it was Providence we hung out. Yeah. You got a great photo, you know, of me, which is a hard thing to do. Twitch has the tunes. Yes. You're only 30 minutes outside of Providence. That was easy. Yeah. St. Paul, Minneapolis, or Minnesota. Is it class as St. Paul, Minneapolis, or is it just St. Paul, Minnesota? Because Minneapolis is its own city, right? No, 420 the moose. Negative. We're still on 5.0. I'll update it later on tonight. Vegas won't be like Providence or St. Paul. No, it won't. Well, it might be if we find the right kind of watering hole, Scott. Do you know what I mean? I vaguely remember being at an air museum and getting on board an old military Connie. Had a big early warning radar thing on top. Ooh. Yeah, they're both their own cities. Yeah. Sometimes called the Twin Cities. Ah. Yeah, 100% Eric. Only if it is in the hotel. Yeah. Well, I don't know how good that hotel is going to be, but don't worry, Scott. We'll think of something. Vegas would be cool, but it'll feel different than Houston, Providence, and St. Paul. But it will be grand. Yeah, it is a different vibe in Vegas. It's more go. As in, it can be hectic, but it's a lot of fun. That's right, Eric. Yeah. But several years ago, so the details are fuzzy. Shuttle pilot. We're checking out the Connie from Red Wing on Wednesday. It's pretty cool. But yeah, Vegas is a madhouse. But we'll definitely plan to find somewhere kind of relatively... Do you know what was nice, actually? That beer garden across from the Bellagio, Scott. That was grand. Missed Vegas the last time round. Really hoping to get over next year if it's not costing stupid money. Or if Murph pays me. Jesus then Muse. You have some serious grovelling to do. Serious. Wonder who's playing at the Sphere that weekend? Yeah, I don't know. Minneapolis is one of those with all the riots. I mean, peaceful demonstrations. Ah, yes. That's the one. Yeah, Muse, I don't think Vegas is stupid money. And why I'm saying that is the hotels, like if you do a booking.com on it, you can get a hotel room for like $50 a night. Do you know what I mean? In actual fact, you can get that hotel for, I think, €100 a night. Right? For two people. It's a room rate. The flights, when I was looking at them, they were around €800 to €900 return. So you're talking, you should be able to get there and back for 5 nights for under 1,500 quid. Some of my endearing comments on social media, you'll get into because I don't mind that at all. Sure, we're just telling me you're having the crack. You keep blaming me for everything. How about you keep doing that and I'll take it on the chin. But sure, if you stop doing all the silly stuff, I wouldn't be blaming you, you know. Brillar Gaming, good to see you. Yeah, like, it's a big ask for anyone from Europe heading over to the States. It is costly, but you can't get flights yet. It's too early to book. Well, I'll be watching flights like a hawk. But definitely, just do it. Just reserve the hotel. I mean, it's free cancellation up to like a week or something before, you know. If in doubt, join Air Club, rack up European flight miles, and that'll pay for the upgrade with Aer Lingus to Vegas. Speedbird, I'd rather not go with Aer Lingus though. I was talking about this the other day. Aer Lingus, in my view, I mean, not the staff. The staff are lovely, right? Your cabin crew, your ground crew, pilots, they're all lovely people. The organisation is gone terrible bad. And the reason being is they're making all this cost cutting that's affecting service, and they're not passing the cost benefit onto the customer. They're cheaping out, and the profits are going that way, which is wrong. You know what I mean? It'd be nice if there was a direct flight from Dublin. There used to be. Eric can't go. It's at the end of the school year. It would really look bad to take the last few days off. Yeah. He just doesn't want to do an Atlantic flight in the 321 long range. That as well. Yeah, but Aer Lingus, like, it's a shame because they were, for many years, you know, you'd always fly with Aer Lingus. They'll look after you. They'll do this, that, and the other. But there's so much cost cutting, and they're not passing the cost back onto us, the customer. At least with Ryanair, they pass on the cost savings to us. You will get a cheap flight. No worries with that at all, you know. IAG bought them, I think, yeah. IAG bought them. The state sold its whatever controlling thing it had. Ryanair tried to buy them years ago, and the state said, no, you're not allowed to do that. And then Europe said, no, you're not allowed to do that. And then they sold them to IAG. And IAG own like half the airlines. Do the maths there, like, it's absolutely crazy. It's crazy. But it is what it is. It's the same story with every single Star Alliance air. Well, With Star Alliance, they're better than AIG. Star Alliance, that has Air New Zealand in it, they're a sexy airline. They look after you. The rates weren't too expensive. You know, their people are absolutely incredible, you know. And they run on time.
How soon can you land?
I can't tell.
You can tell me, I'm a doctor.
No, I mean, I'm just not sure.
Or can't you take a guess?
Well, not for another 2 hours.
You can't take a guess for another 2 hours?
Love it. Star Alliance has Singapore, your favourite by far. Yeah. Star Alliance has a higher calibre, I think, of airlines attached. Especially on international stuff. Don, it could be the case that it's domestic stuff. IAG is BA on Iberia, Aer Lingus as well. Yeah, it's just the way it's gone. But like, Aer Lingus used to have this kind of legacy around them that the aircraft were comfortable. You know, the experience was very, very nice. We had good hospitality. The crews weren't overworked. They were busy, but they weren't like stretched to what they're doing now. Murph, have you seen the trailer for the bombing of Pan Am 103 on Netflix? It's out tomorrow. I haven't. Also, Epic Fool, good to see you. How's the flight going? Medic, good to see you, bud. Looking good. Has there been a Flight Sim Expo in Ireland? No, Flight Sim Expo is in the US, Brillar. We did a community meetup here last year at GG Machines. We got about 100 people. We got 100 odd people to it, which was awesome. But it was more of just a gathering. Do you know what I mean? British Airways had a similar fall from grace. I've flown with British Airways twice. Both times was just shocking. They were late. They cancelled the flight at like 6. They sent me an email at 4 in the morning when I was due to fly out at like, I think it was 9 o'clock that morning. And I still had to like have a 3-hour commute. Imagine that. They send you like a blank email, not even a text. It was just an email. Oh yeah, we've cancelled your flight. We'll confirm with you if we can get you on another flight. So what are you supposed to do? You still have to get your ass to the airport and then sit around for hours. And then they eventually got us on a flight with no window. Ooh. And they changed our arrival airport. We were supposed to land into London City. We got diverted to friggin' Heathrow. Like, BA are an absolute shambles. Absolutely. But it's another classic story, though. BA used to be the cream of the crop. Now, forget about it. They put in all these cost-saving things, you know, make the airline survive, me whole. They want more profits. They're not passing it on to their customers. And then just the service drops. And it's sad to see because, I mean, the staff are still trying to do their best, you know? Yeah, that's Hayden, good to see you. Yeah, that was the one. Over to Duxford. Flying boat, getting past. You're shocked? Lovely, they stripped away all the nice things and just call it basic, light or whatever. Yeah, the Lufthansa aren't bad. Air France aren't bad. Virgin aren't bad. Delta, I think, are very good, especially on Atlantic flights. United are very good on Atlantic flights. You should try a Vietnamese domestic flight. You had an email, your flight's delayed, then it was delayed again. They put you on a different flight, the gate changed 7 times, then you had to get me on a bus to another terminal. Jesus. Ryanair do exactly what they say. Put it this way, my experience with Ryanair, they have done what they said they were going to do more times than they didn't, if that makes sense. Same thing happened to me on Jetstar, show for an early flight, get to the airport to find out it was cancelled. Yeah, like, you know. Air Canada, I'd love to fly with them. Andy Finley had the same thing with BA. Due to fly at 10 a.m. Edinburgh to London, you got a 4 a.m. text to say it was cancelled. Yeah, it's crazy. At least you got a text, man. I got an email, so I didn't get any notification in the phone. So, like, when I woke up to say, right, we're going to the airport, what the hell is this? And then their customer care was an absolute joke. Oh, we're really sorry about this. They offered me, I think it was 50... Was it 70? I can't remember what they offered me. The first offer was, we'll give you £70 of flight credit to say sorry. And I was like, do you really think I'm going to book British Airways again in order to spend the £70. And they were like, oh, okay, no problem. Here's a £40 voucher, but you have to redeem it by using a flight. So probably proper order, you know, they said, we'll show this Muppet, and they absolutely did. People moan about Ryanair, but Ryanair have single-handedly revolutionised the aviation industry. Well, in Europe, yeah. In Europe, 100%. Yeah, Norwegian, I'd say, is good. Also, Rathcoole got planning permission for a hard surface runway. Ew! That's interesting. Like Ryanair originally based their whole concept on Southwest. That was flying business class with Dom Aldi. I've never had an issue with Etihad or Emirates. I found them to be very good. Ryanair also own their own fleet. They do. Southwest is more or less Ryanair in the US. Yeah. They're bigger, but yeah, pretty much. It's the same idea. Haven't had many issues with Alaska Air. Yeah, I've heard good things about Alaska Air. It's just sad. Like, I mean, I wish, you know, I would wish the likes of Aer Lingus and BA just adopted a better friggin' model. Because as I said, I mean, they have this incredible history, this wonderful legacy of being the absolute cream of the crop. But in the last, 10 years or so, real bad. In a box, man, good to see you. Who's your favourite airline to fly with, lads? So I would say, I'll start, right? And you let me know. My favourite airlines to fly with so far have been Delta, Air New Zealand, American, United, Emirates, Etihad, Virgin. That's kind of it. Oh, on Ryanair. We'll put in Ryanair for the crack. Air Berlin, Singapore Airlines, Icelandic Air, Emirates, United and Virgin. Yeah, Virgin are pretty cool. Delta for sure. American sucks. You don't like American Airlines? They're very good on their Atlantic stuff. Although Mrs. Two-Tone didn't like the American Airlines flight. I thought it was grand. Qatar. Oh, I heard great things about Qatar. TTM, Singapore and Southwest. Fireflies always, yes. The best flight service I had was BMI. Thomas Cook, Jesus. Air Arran. Ryanair do not own all their fleet. All of Ryanair subsidiaries stamp lease aircraft at Ryanair Holdings. No, but the group Ryanair own all their aircraft. The group own it, and then they lease it to themselves. For tax purposes, you see. Fatal and Fine, good to see you. Virgin, SAS, American only because they started out as American West. Travel City Direct, they became part of Virgin. Interesting. American sent me to Green Bay and my luggage to Appleton. That's good news. Shutter Pilot, BA or Aer Lingus? Yeah. Delta owns, I think, 83% of their fleet. TAG Angola Airlines. Commercial debt increased its value. G-Slayer, that's for the AB6, yeah? Korean and JAL, yeah, JAL looks like a nice airline to fly with, doesn't it? Right, lads, we're about halfway there to our second leg. This is where we've now created this false sense of security, where we think we're going to be grand, when really we're not. KLM? Yeah, KLM aren't bad. Spirit of Ghost of Flights Past. First time I flew outside of Norway, it was Spantax. Never heard of them. Murph, have you tried the L1011? I haven't keeping up to date. I have tried it, Fatal. We've done a couple of episodes learning it. It's really good. KLM are good, yeah. I've heard good things about KLM. Like, I suppose, how did Air New Zealand, Super Typhoon, Air New Zealand are just an excellent airline to fly with. Their staff are really good. Their aircraft are properly equipped. They have comfortable seating. They have great infotainment settings. They've perfect air conditioning. Every time I've flown with them, I've been blown away. And I have to say, they come along to you about like 15 minutes before landing, and they have like boiled sweets, sucky sweets in a basket. So your ears don't pop, right? It's the little things they do. First time I flew outside of Norway, it was Spantax. Never heard of them. Like, I suppose, how did Air New Zealand, Super Typhoon, Air New Zealand are just an excellent airline to fly with. Their staff are really good. They have comfortable seating. They have great infotainment settings. They've perfect air conditioning. Every time I've flown with them, I've been blown away. And I have to say, they come along to you about 15 minutes before landing, and they have like boiled sweets, sucky sweets in a basket. So your ears don't pop, right? It's the little things they do. I've never heard, or you've never had a bad flight on Alaska or Horizon, says Digital Merc. I think, yeah, I flew with Horizon in the States, and American Eagle and all them. It's pretty cool. Aerosource, ooh. Just to fly with the cargo door open, Roy. Jeez. Emerald Air are actually really nice. They're doing the domestic, or the short haul flights for Aer Lingus. You ever fly with them? Stobart used to have it before them, but Emerald Air, they're really nice. Some of the TV ads for Air New Zealand were pretty funny. Yeah, they're awesome. The 3 airliners that earn the most awards are Emirates, Singapore and New Zealand. Yeah, Emirates are really good. Emirates and Etihad I find are very good. Haven't flown with Singapore yet. I flew with Virgin Australia. They were nice. But Air New Zealand, probably my favourite airline. They just can't do enough for you. That's what I found. Their ground staff are great at check-in and all that. Like, they're just nice people. They're helpful, do you know what I mean? Like, they're not... Qantas. I haven't flown Qantas. Pan Am made a comeback. Are they though, boss man? Because I know they leased an aircraft 2 years ago and they're flying that around the world. I'd happily fly via Auckland to get from Minneapolis to Chicago, right? Atlantic Airlines. Got to fly in an A380. Yeah. Same as that. Malaysian Moz is also really good since the horrible... They don't fly PAX to Amsterdam anymore. Oh, really, Roy? Standard schedule commercial flights are still undergoing official FAA certification. The iconic brand has returned to the skies. That's pretty cool, boss man. So 2 years ago, they flew a 757 around the world, Pan Am. Myself and Gibbo saw it down in Shannon. We were having the lovely pints and we saw the... It's class. Was it like $50,000 a ticket and they fly around the world? Crazy. Hey, Cy120. Yeah, Spantax. Don't they have Convair? Or didn't they have Convair? Yeah, I don't know. It's very interesting. Like, I mean... Airlines to this day, like, what do we look for? Ryanair have this condition that we look for the cheapest possible price because that's what we do. And as I said, the culture in Ireland was a lot of people were saying, I'll go with Aer Lingus because they look after you a little bit better. But the reality, unfortunately, for the last number of flights I've used them, that has not been the case at all. The service was crap. The aircraft were dated. Info systems are crap. The seats were absolutely bogus. It was ridiculous. The old Flying Tigers airline was a common visitor at Maastricht. Ooh. Spandex Airlines, right? Our mob once flew on a military charter 747. Bare metal. The staff treated us like royalty. Ah, dude. Yeah, I don't know, man. It'll be... there's no appetite for kind of paying more for luxury. At least for, like, you know, the average kind of shift 8. I've always wanted to fly Cathay. Yeah, I'd love to fly Cathay Pacific. Loved it. How about the German airlines? Yeah, Lufties are good. Yeah, Schuller, absolutely, buddy. Absolutely. Qantas are terrible when I flew into Sydney back in 2001. Yeah, it's a while ago now, though. Where did your man end up, Willie something? Willie Murphy, was it? Do you remember the old BA director? Didn't he end up in Australia? Best aircraft you ever flown was on a TUI 787. Ooh. Virgin Atlantic had a decent 787. Air New Zealand have amazing 787s. One of the most comfortable flights was on a United 767. Willie Walsh. He's gone to Cathay, is he? I think he did good things at British Airways. And since he left, they kind of went, you know. Yeah, Willie Walsh. He's with Cathay now. Interesting. Am I mad? But do you sometimes see Cathay Pacific into Dublin? I think it's more cargo though, right? I used to like Dan Air. Paddy Walsh's eldest daughter. Good man, Muse fan. Good man, Muse fan. He put down to book. That's Paddy Welch's daughter. And all them Walshes the same, huh? And they big all sitting in the arse standing. Brilliant. Pre-COVID, they had a Hong Kong flight. Ah, right. I missed the grand old days of aviation from the late 60s. Everyone, or the airlines treated everyone just grand. Yeah. Lot Polish had been good the last couple of flights. Ooh. Yeah, I've heard they were very good, actually, yeah. Does Mina, does Mina, does Mona. So Ellen, that's right. Views, man, that's hilarious. That's Paddy Welch's daughter. What is it? I'm telling you now, that's Paddy Welch's daughter. The three twins. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, back in the 80s, Maarten Air. Oh, Maarten Air used to be great. Yeah. Just in the book, just black and white. I've never been on an A350. I'd love to fly in an A350. It just hasn't happened yet. I don't think that everything is getting more and more standardized. Oh no, I think that everything is getting more and more standardized overall airlines. For most airlines, there's just a handful of seat producers and interior. The big differentiator is probably the service, but even there, I think it's getting very samey. It depends. What am I entering into? Did the chat break, Murph? Commander Freezer, good to see you. Welcome in, buddy. Yeah, there is an element of kind of samey between the airlines, but as I say, like, some airlines just do better. They just do better, you know? Like, I'm very much looking forward to the day when I fly with Aer Lingus. I'm absolutely just completely blown away by how good they've gotten. I'm looking forward to that day, and I hope I don't have to wait long. Only ever done a long haul in a BA 777 outbound and a 747 on the way back. Ooh, but would love to fly in a DC-6. Stu, you're not getting back into the bill that easy. You know. A350, the most comfortable airliner. Ooh, Mr. Anderson. Cathay Cargo never came to Dublin. They only had 74s. Aer Lingus went to somewhere in Asia to get medical supplies. Ah, okay. Thanks, user. A 747. Have I been on a 747? No, I haven't. I've been on a 7. I've been on a 73, a 75, a 76, a 777, a 78. Christopher Muller did some good with Aer Lingus, but since he left and the IAG takeover, it hasn't been improving at all. Yeah, man, it's sad. It's sad. Breeze had a first class seat that looks like a Pullman sleeper berth. No way. Emirates A380 is gorgeous. Yeah, Elric, yeah, very much so. The most comfortable airplane I've been on flying, the most comfortable airplane was a United 767. Because they were the older seats. Just incredibly comfortable. Next to that, probably a very close second between the Dreamliner and the A380. I actually prefer the Dreamliner. A380 will be third. Photo in the bar of what you should have been fed on a plane back in the day. Yep. They're the good old days. To be fair, right? Like, Gay Gourmet and all these lads, in logistics, we used to do a lot of deliveries to them, and I've seen their places in Shannon. Like, the kitchens and the food preparation is absolutely top class. Restaurant quality. The problem is, they don't hold very well. You know, they're either refrigerated, and then when they're heated up in the plane, and then by the time they're left sitting in that feckin' tin foil or plastic that they're now sweating and overcooking, by the time they get down to your chair, they've destroyed it. They don't hold that well. But the food quality prior to going on the aircraft, I have to say, is like top-notch stuff. Top-notch. It just doesn't last very long, you know. Did you see that small GA aircraft flew into a skyscraper in Beijing? I didn't. Jesus. IAG is about max profit and squeezing the service to the bare minimum. Like, I get why they do it, eh, Croddy? I mean, they have shareholders and they're looking to, they'll invest provided they get a return. I get all of that. But there's something about aviation. that experience that they've completely ignored. They've forgotten all about the experience of flying. Security at airports have almost killed the thing entirely. There's nothing worse than going through airport security. Some airports have now gotten so much better, and I gotta say Dublin and Shannon are very good. Leave everything in the bag, just feckin' put it through the machine, walk through the metal detector, give a wink to Bridie, and then you're through. Other airports take this out, take that out, take your jocks off. Right. So some airports are starting to catch on with it because it's a pain in the ass, man. Flying airports, it's just, I have to do all this now. You know what I mean? Crazy. Can't eat airline food anymore. Some of it's not great. It depends what you get, but yeah, some of it's crap. Heathrow security, to this day, it's painful. Back to leaving everything in and a 2-litre allowance. Yeah, like finally. That makes all the difference, you know? Aer Lingus is the lowest performer in IAG, and they're pumping the money into BA and Iberia instead. The whole XLR debacle left a bad taste in a lot of pilots' mouths. Oh yeah, like Hans, those like extra long range and Aer Lingus, as I said, it's sad to see because it was the crown, it was the jewel in the crown for a lot of people. Just posted a bad airline meal in the bar. Right. Sunjammer! Is that the before or after? Jesus! What the hell is that? Who is the airline? We will name them and shame them. I don't even know what's happening in that picture. It looks wrong. That was British Airways? That was British Airways. What were they thinking? Who agrees to these sorts of... Right? Dougal, you're a terrible influence. Donkey Don supper. Bought the Norseman yesterday, only £9, 3 variants, cargo, packs, both cargo and packs. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. The Norseman, is that by who's the developer? Big Radials, is it? I'd be shouting at the toilet after that. Mrs. TPHI, what did you miss? It's in the bar. I'll tag you. Because I'm afraid of what your comment is going to be like here. Jesus. Imagine getting that though on the plane. I'd hand it back. You eat it first. If you survive, I'll have some then. Jesus. Imagine the smell of it. Ah, Jesus. Oh my. They just wanted to give you a preview of what the meal would look like after you eat it. Yeah. Check the bar again, Murph. They land with the cargo door unlatched. Jesus, Roy. Crazy. Yeah, big radials. I've missed them. The last aircraft I did was a big jet. It was Elvis's jet. Keen Lafford, good to see you. I've seen better things. You're right. Keen, do you look to see? You know, Jesus. Yeah, that's shocking. Sunjammer, you must have really upset someone on that plane for them to do that to you. Everyone else got a lovely meal and they gave that to Sunjammer. Here. That'll teach you. That's hilarious. Do you know? Keen Lafford, you don't look? Really? You were asleep and they served it? For how long, man? How long was it sitting there? Who are they planes to? You peel it, I'll eat it. Billy, right? Paraguay. Ah. Germany are losing to Paraguay. Wait, what? I mean, of course not. Why would I look? Indeed, Keen. Do you though? Do you not? You mean you don't? How do you know? Jesus. Hey, Jesus. Sim Guy, thank you very much indeed for 5 gifted tier 1 subs. Very kind of you, sir. I see Twitch are doing this, whatchamacallit, discount. So thank you very much indeed, Sim Guy. Most appreciated. Doesn't everyone? Lads, if you got a tier 1 sub gifted to you by Sim Guy, do be sure to say thank you. What a legend. Cheers, buddy. Supporting the channel so we don't end up with in-flight food like that. Jesus. Right. Things are going to be getting interesting as we prepare for our second to last landing, you know, over the beach. Right, we are on approach to Saint Martin. Check our speed, we're slowing down a little bit. We're about 15 miles out. Princess Juliana, November 235, Romeo Mike, DC6 inbound for a full stop, runway 10. We are currently 15 miles to the west. Princess Juliana. If Mr. Teuton gave you that dinner, she wouldn't though. Mr. Teuton makes savage dinners. We had spaghetti bolognese tonight. Jesus, it was lovely. She's fierce handy at the old dinner cooking, lads, I will say. Alright, keep an eye on your speed.
This is Juliana, Fairfly 7 Alpha Bravo, Honda Jet, inbound, full stop landing, runway 10, with approximately 17 miles to the west.
Look at that!
This is Juliana.
Oh, the Connie. Oh, the Connie. She's within earshot, isn't she? No, actually, no. Just remember this now, the next time you give me grief, remind yourselves, Jesus, Murph says something lovely, you know. It looks like someone put a tool on the plate. Jesus. Connie's available on trial. Yeah, we're going to check it out on Wednesdays, it. I did some flights in it the other day just to kind of just get used to it.
Tango Mike's DC6, 10 miles for to the west for a runway 10 full stop landing. Princess Juliana.
God. Scott and Mrs. TPHI, the pair of you into the bold corner. Jesus. Do you know what? You can bring E-Pair nowhere. You know that? Right, how are we getting on here now? Hey, hi, ho. We're doing alright, we're doing alright. Ah, shit. Muse, you can join them. Right, runway 10. It's pretty much straight in, lads. I had the privilege of an ex-Connie pilot bringing me up for a spin in his Tiger Moth. No way, Patrick. I hope they recreate the Connie with all its quirks. Mike, I gotta say, man, it's very detailed, you know? You can bring them, but you have to leave them there, right? Stu, shag off. Muse, Super Tie, old veteran of Mr. TPHI. Bell, bro, you can shag off as well. Hans Gruber, how did you know that song? It is a catchy song, though. Mr. TPHI, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. All right. She married me for me tool skills.
Juliana, Golf 249 Tango, Mike on short final, runway 10. This is Juliana.
Ah, Jesus. Hey, Zybok Dog calling from Denmark. Hello from Tipperary. Oh, brilliant. Right. Turning to the runway heaven. Let us see what happens. Man, the weather's kind of mad over here today, isn't it? That appears to be a runway. Yes.
Jesus.
Yeah, skirting, right. Do you remember when we used to have a family-friendly stream? No. What? I mean, do you know? Jesus, what's your speed, will you? Pat was wondering if he can put his massive tool in the box. Can I put my massive tool? And yeah, and then the giant spanner. Going all Yoda, the innuendo was strong with this one. Yeah. It's like when people say Indiana Jones. Just think on that, if you will. You're going to need a bigger runway? No, we're good. Autopilot. Off. Power coming down.
Juliana Golf 249 Tango, Mike has vacated the runway.
Good man yourself. Dr. Jones. No. Indiana Jones.
Juliana, Barthélemy 7 Alpha Bravo, 5 mile final, fully established, runway 10. This is Juliana.
Now the temperature is pleasant again. Yes, Sidewalk it is. Really? You don't get that? Indiana Jones? Oh my god. Like, spell it out? Really? Jesus, what's your speed, will you? Right, RPM, bring it up. That'll help with the speed. Digital mark, that's crazy, man. Juliana, November 235, Romeo Mike, DC6, we're on a 6 mile final, runway 10, full stop. Juliana. Y'all have no idea how much worse it can get. But behave yourselves now, lads, right? Consider the little ears. Can only imagine what the conversation around the dinner table is going to be like. Could you imagine? Darling, we've been invited over to dinner to the TPHI's house. Okay, what time is confession in the morning? Still not clean. They have warped our fragile little minds. Indy was the dog's name. Wait, what? Don't be mean to ATC. Why would you be mean to ATC? It's not actually ATC, we're just talking to ourselves. You're not allowed there anymore. He's now. Jesus, squeezing now. Get down good and low over the beach. Yes, the people are out on the beach. He's now. Yes.
Jeez.
No. Yes. Don't hit them on the beach, Murphy. External. Ah, look at them on the beach. Brilliant. Yes.
Dreamy, sleepy,
No.
nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Hands, the timing. 86 feet a minute. We'll take the last drop of that. Oh no! Medic! Fizzy Dread! He's not fizzy anymore, the poor devil. He got a terrible knockout. He got a terrible knockout. Who was on the beach? The sun. Oh! Sorry, lads. Coming through. Don't mind me at all. Jeez. And Juliana, 5 on my mic, clear the runway. The sun of the beach. Good timing, Hans. Hang on, let's see if I can do this right now. Hang on. Whoop! Hit the brakes. Hit the brakes. Now.
Jesus.
I need more aircraft to arrive. Run. Ah, Jesus Christ. Jesus. Hang on, look, we're on the beach. We need planes to come in now. Ah, brilliant. This is absolutely fantastic, look. Come on now. Who's coming in to land? This is going to be brilliant. Yes! And an A10. Look at them all waving. Oh, Jesus. You're handy more for you. You'd often see to get blown out of it. Look at your one taking a selfie. Have you no shame? Where's our beach volleyball? Jesus, your man is wearing jeans, look. Poor devil. Oh no, he's alright. Oh, there's 2 of them. That's enough of that. Right. Now, lads, you thought everything was grand up until this point. Now, I can tell you, things are about to get frickin' unbelievably difficult. Because now, we're heading over to St. Bart's. What's our fuel doing? Oh, main tanks are low. Onto the auxiliaries. Is it now? Carnage. Oh yes. You better believe there's going to be carnage. Well, there may not be carnage. We could actually do this and not end up in a terrible mess. You know what I'm saying? Alright, flaps are set. It's only 17 miles out the road here, lads.
Oh, Jesus.
Who is we? Hey, Chris is here. Good to see you. It's going to be fine. Right. Are we ready, sports fans? Jesus. Who's that? I mean, he's ready. He's absolutely ready. Look at him sitting out there. What a view. He's ready to rock. Right, power coming in. 30%.
I put the car in front of it.
Whoa! Lieutenant Bob, thank you very much indeed. Lads, if you just got a tier 1 sub with thanks to Lieutenant Bob, do be sure to say thank you. Thank you so very much indeed, buddy. 5 gifted tier 1 subs. Legendary status achieved. Thank you very much indeed, Lieutenant Bob. Right. It's beeping at me. Let's just see what happens. Yes. This is stupid. Oh no! Grand, say nothing. Alright.
Juliana, Firefly 7 Alpha Bravo, taking off runway 10, stay in departure. This is Juliana.
I forgot to... Yeah, I too am taking off runway 10 to traffic. I forgot to say it. Balls. Right. Here we go. Did I hear some brake? Probably. This is going to be grand. It's going to be grand. I mean, we've had good ideas and bad ideas. This is the latter. Because we're here, lad. There's no one else. Brilliant. Today, this band of brothers visit the Caribbean to do something absolutely ridiculous. In a world, one man, several other pilots, they will attempt to do something completely stupid. They will attempt to land at St. Bart's, flying in a DC-6. On paper, this is possible, but not recommended. What's going to happen? Will there be Jesus, no? Or will there be alrighty then? As the sun begins to fall in the sky, the sound herds the imminent arrival of Muppets. Now, I think, you know, we're going to be grand. I mean, I really think we're going to be grand. But it's all about the height difference. Like, you need to allow for an extra few feet from the base of our position down to the bottom of the landing gear. I mean, Jesus, though. I mean, is anyone else nervous? We're going to do a flyover, inspect the airfield, and see how it looks from our altitude. There is nothing to fear but fear itself. And also the fact that we could die a terrible death. St. Barthélemy in sight. Is gonna look. So far, so good. You need to keep it tight, you need to keep it close, and you need to keep it slow. Right, lads. Ooh. What's going to happen here? Watch your speed, watch your altitude. And we just need to be super careful with this. This is a stupid idea. Alright, visual reference points. We got the harbour. It's beautiful scenery though, isn't it? Are there medics on standby? Jesus. Hey, Strap, good to see you. There's boats in the water. Flaps full. Watch your power, watch your RPM. Oh dear. We really don't want stutters here. Alright. Here's the harbour. This idea is stupid. If we're not happy with it, we abort and we try it again. Keep the turn in. Watch your altitude. Speed's okay. 700 feet. And there's our gap. Watch the speed. Mind the mountain with the statue. Captain Kenobi's here, good to see you. Right, 110 on approach. Bring her down. Don't be too low over that roundabout. Yeah. Matthias or Robert could be looking at this going, why is this Egypt going to break her beautiful airplane? St. Bart's, DC6, short final 1-0, full stop, hopefully. St. Bart's. Alright.
We're all counting on you.
Thanks very much. Right, remember, don't be too low here. Jesus. We need it under 600 feet a minute. Oh, Jesus. Don't be too low. Don't be too low. Don't be too low. We're pretty freaking low. That's the halfway point of the runway. We're not down yet.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Jesus! 304 feet a minute. Full reverse. Keep it on the runway. Jesus! Can I just say, lads? I mean, you know what I mean. I mean, words, in fact. I don't know what to say, but all I can say is, you know. We actually did it.
Firefly 7 Alpha Bravo, turning short, final for runway 28, St. Bart's.
Yeah. I mean, I'm as shocked as you are. Oh no! Someone died right behind us. Easy now. Easy now. Get ourselves turned around. Now, lads, if you've landed, you may get up and do it again because we need to get you on camera this time. Oh, yeah. Who landed on 2.8? That's cheating. Yes, all may try. Jesus, the Connie! Medic!
Where is he?
No, oh no, oh no! Oh no! Angels 1-5, that didn't go well. Hang on, we're going to, Jesus, we're going to pull in here and abandon ship, and I want you lot to try this again. Jesus, we're leaving Yankee Boos all over the place, look. Right. What is going to happen?
Firefly 7 Alpha Bravo going around.
Can I get a refund?
There's no refunds. Now, friends, do us a favour. If you're not going to retry the flight, just hit escape, lads, because the less aircraft loaded here, the better, yeah? Oh, Jesus.
Get a load of this.
They're inbound. Grey Skies and Energizer. Oh no, Energizer's dead. Oh no, it's terrible. Oh no. Grey Skies though. Energizer ended up like an absolute ball of schmutz in the ground, look. Ah, Jesus. Grey Skies with the Connie. Excellent job. Excellent job. Right, lads, if you aren't attempting it, just hit escape. It'll disappear you. Because if there's too much traffic, this won't work. But, you know, if it does work, well then we're laughing. It's like a dragonfly, but then it appeared into a plane. Oh no, Janagod! Oh look! Medic! We need a medic! The poor unfortunate, Jesus! Uh-oh. Here comes Gruber. Go on, Gruber, you W. You can do it. I mean, you can absolutely do this. Oh, Jesus, is he going to do... Oh, no! No, Jesus, he isn't. Hans Gruber has died on the hill. King Easy. Oof. He's now a bit of a hop, skip, and a jump, but he's okay. Here comes Steve. Go on, Steve. No! Yes! TBM! Mind the prop! Oh, Jesus! No, sorry. No! Lucky Bow! Abort! Jesus! Speedy Pro die taken off! Ah, for crying out loud, where are you going? Toto's taken off, he's gonna try it again. Ah, Jesus, though. This is absolutely shocking. Go on, Toto. Jason, will Toto even get out of here? Ah, he did, in fairness. Right. Here comes Angry Bee. Piper M600 looking good in the approach. Get her down, get her down. He's down. Who's next? There's so many. Muse van! Ah, brilliant! Go on, Muse! You've got this, Muse. Yeah.
Out of fuel at this rate.
Go on, Muse, you can do it. Don't mind them at all. Oh, jeez, then look. Wait. Oh no! Murder, death, kill. Muse van has died, and Jemima is phoning it in to say, did you see what happened to Muse? Ah, lads. Jolly God, chance number 2. Oh, Jesus, this is looking kind of impressive. He's committed. Get her down. Touchdown. Oh no! Jesus, sticking the brakes. No, he's going around. Here comes Eamon. Go on, Eamon. Go on, you devil. Yes. No. Yes. Ooh. I know, I'm after shagging the camera. Murphy, how do you unshag the camera? Oh, you've properly shagged it. I've cataracts. How do you fix the camera? Go on, Rex. Friggin' blurred visions. How do you... I'm after shagging the camera. This is ridiculous. Wait, Sunjammer's in. Wait, now, if I do this... No. Yes. Wait now, wait now. Sunjammer. Billy, won't he? Oh, it's a bounce. It's a bounce. If I turn it off and then turn it back on. No. Illicit Major died. Illicit. Jesus, the speed of Rogers. Look, Rogers. Jesus. I need to try and fix. That didn't look good at all. Gruber! Yes! Well, sorta. He made the thing with the oak. Will he stop? Oh, this is looking good. Hans Gruber has made it. Sorta. Oh, Jesus. He's on the beach. How do I reset the shagging camera thingy? Chase plane, I need your focus to come back. I don't know what I've done. Oh, that kind of worked. Now my camera's completely shagged. Yeah, I've broken everything. Balls! Chase plane, you're a great crack, but like, will you stop messing with me? Turn it off. What's in avatar mode? How did I manage that? Go back into the plane. Right. Now get out of the plane. Ah, brilliant, it fixed it! Excellent. Right. Now it's shagged it again. Well. Febro! Oh no, Daddy Plum died! Jesus, Commodore, what happened to him? Ooh! No, no, didn't go well at all. Daddy Plump is in the same boat. Didn't go well. Jesus, lads. It's absolute carnage down here. Carnage. Jolly God. 3 times the charm. Oh no. Oh no. Abort. Abort. He needs to abort. Right, while we're waiting, how do I fix the camera? Because it's completely shagged, look. Menu. Preferences? Let's see here now. Control. Still not sold on chase plane? Well, to be fair, this is a Murphy issue. There's a button in here I'm after breaking. It's got to be in preferences. Control assignments, 100%. So camera action. Mate fan is dead! Previous view. Reset camera position. Reset camera view. It's like a bokeh thing. Slow camera, next camera, directional camera. Recenter eye tracking. Toggle cinematics. Binoculars. Where is it? Go to towers. Application control? No. It's up here somewhere, lads. Perfect landing, and he wasn't watching. What are you talking about? Who landed? You didn't do a perfect landing, did you? Speed control. Next camera. There has to be a button here that does...
Go for a swim.
Go for the swim. Reset camera view. Next group, previous group. There has to be something here with the zoom. Or bokeh or focus. Speed boost. Zoom in and out. Move laterally. Depth of field in the lower row. Depth of field? Where do you see it? Depth of adjust. Adjust it, right? But how do you reset it? Depth of field button. Mongoose button 65. Oh, that's kind of doing it. Right, that'll do. Aiming again, aiming again. No. Is there anyone left? Why is it trying to zoom in? I've completely broken the camera. The camera system has gone completely shagged. I've now broken everything. This is why I'm not allowed to have nice things. Right. Now we'll turn it on. Jesus, what am I doing? Right, we're live again. I told you I could fix it. Brilliant. News of a great landing. If I didn't see it, he didn't do it. Who ended up in the wet bit? Oh, Ruby Gob then. Yeah. I don't know about you lads, but if I didn't see it, it didn't happen. You know, this is absolutely brilliant. I can't believe we survived.
No one saw me land in the water then. Cool.
Ah.
Can I get a refund?
No. Shag off. There's no refunds. This has been absolutely ridiculous. Someone clip it.
The worst thing as well, Juliana, I got -135.
Yeah, we'll blame the scenery. Some sort of a glitch, perhaps.
That massive hills in a way.
You've ended up in someone's swimming pool. Lads, I can't believe we made it. Poor old Trucks didn't make it. Man down! Man down! Well, friends, part 2 of Prop Job seems to have been a roaring success. Roaring success. Next week, we're off to Milford Sound in New Zealand. I mean, Jesus, right? This is going to be absolutely mad. That's all she wrote. Lads, thank you so very, very much indeed for tonight's flight, for hanging out. We're going to be busy tomorrow. Don't forget, Sim Update 5.1 is now available. Do be sure to grab it. And then tomorrow, as soon as that Dauphin is out...
It's the pilot.
As soon as that Dauphin is out, we're taking on the Dauphin. Oh no, Creo has died! Medic! Creo! Poor devil, God love him. He got a terrible knockout. Jeez, he got a terrible bad knockout as riot. Poor Creo. Poor Creo. Why is the... LP Patrol? Why is the camera doing that now? Right. Poor El Creo. But yes, we will be here once again tomorrow. As soon as that Dauphin is out, lads, we're going to be flying it. But until... There's many people in a terrible, terrible situation down here, just off the beach. People are walking around. Jalagod is in the wet stuff once again. Man, Jalagod. I mean, there's people on the beach wondering what in the devil's going on, look. You know what I mean? Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. It's deadly scenery, isn't it? Do you like this one? This is a class scenery. There's people all over the place, out sunbathing and chatting and having the crack. What a cool part of the world to be in, isn't it? Who was that for, Aegis? You're going the wrong way, it's not safe. Oh, into the house. Hans! Jesus. He actually made it. Jeez, he did. Yes, he made it. Right, lads, I want to thank you all so very much indeed for tuning in. This has been an absolute... it's a barrel load of fun. This is hilarious. And, like, right, it's not like the... Well, it is insane, but, like, it is possible to do it. And if anything, this is going to challenge you because it is possible. You can do it. But it just takes a bit of practice, which is pretty cool. So we're back to you tomorrow. The Dauphin, rather. It's like a dolphin, yeah. It's the SA-365. Aerospatiale built them, and then Eurocopter took them over. And then, of course, in America, they're called the HH-65. Or indeed, if you're in Japan, they called it the Panther, I think. Beautiful helicopter on the way from Taeog's hangar. We're going to be checking it out tomorrow. So, until then, thank you all so very, very much indeed for tuning in. Have an awesome night. More practice. And as I said, next week, we're off to Milford Sound, which will not be easy. That is another savage, dangerous airport. And what makes Milford more challenging than this isn't the length of the runway, it is the width of the runway. There's trees and hedges and all this jazz left and right, and the approach coming in in through the fjord, unbelievable, in through the sound. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, we'll see how this one goes. So we'll see you tomorrow. Best of luck, behave, and be Janie then. where you can enjoy complimentary deluxe continental breakfast daily with afternoon hors d'oeuvres and a fully stocked honour bar. Good up there. Complimentary hot and cold beverages throughout the day. Fairmount Gold combines personalised...
I'm sorry, did you just say hors d'oeuvres?
Hors d'oeuvres. Hors d'oeuvres. Oh no, I made a terrible mistake.
You shouldn't be.
Do you need a hand?
No, I don't need it. Do I need a hand?
It's heavy, yeah. Jesus, Murph!
Shit. Oh, okay.
Oh, balls. Thomas, you big scuttling idiot. Oh, Jesus, there he is! I take it all back. Did you just see me scream? Oh, no! That wasn't nice at all. No! Microsoft, it's Murph. Someone clip this, if you can. Do you hear the sounds? I've been blaming aircraft developers. Asobo or Microsoft need to fix this. Do you hear the noise? Outside the plane?